like no other.
Hey, mothers! Happy Mother's Day!
Gentle touch, your guiding hand. You're the reason we can stand. Happy Mother's Day, with love we say. You're a sunshine on a cloudy day, and every smile and every
Mom, I love you. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. Shout out to all the other mothers. Mom, I love you.
Through every trial you've been around. Your strength and grace and endless star.
Yo, guys, fears, audience fears, back at it again with another live. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're doing fantastic. To all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day, my friends. Happy Mother's Day. Today's thumbnail, when my mom and dad came to visit me in college. If you look in the back of the photo, it says Collins College. That was just one part of my college. That was the film and art studio where I spent most of my day in college creating art, making art, becoming an artist, editing. That's one of the places where Fears was born. And I took my mom and my dad on a tour, and I thought that would be a nice photo of me and my mom in front of my school. Anyway, happy Mother's Day. Fears is still on a break. I just wanted to do a Mother's Day special, my friends. I got a couple of things to talk about. Yes, I'm wearing Boba Fett. Why? It has nothing to do with Mother's Day. I just love the shit out of Boba Fett. So there you are. Anyway, I hope you guys have been having a wonderful Mother's Day. I just talked to my mom about an hour and a half ago, and she loved the Mother's Day present, and she said, I got a little teary-eyed, John, because, your dad's in the photo. And I said, well, Mom, I said, they carved that out of glass. And I said, did you like your Mother's Day card? She goes, I loved it all, John. So my mom, 1,000,000,000% loved my Mother's Day gift. She said, you're so good to me, John. I said, well, Mom, you are so good to me, So, yeah, we had a nice little chat, and so I'm going to basically tell you guys what I told my mom. I don't mind restating. I said, Mom, I love you. I said, I appreciate you. I said, you were the best mom growing up. You gave us so much. You're the best mom now. I said, nobody can top you, Mom. And then I said, I wouldn't be the man I am, without my mom and my dad and my brother and my family. So I said, Mom, you did a great job being a mom. I said, you did a great job raising me, teaching me morals and values and all that good stuff. And I said, you're the best. And she said, now she did say, I wish we could see each other more. And I said, well, I will absolutely try to come back and visit, as much as I can. And I said, Mom, come and visit. So my mom's thinking about coming out here and visiting. And she said, I'll let you know. And I said, Mom, you're welcome anytime. And she asked how I made the gift. I said, well, I did not make the gift. And she said, well, where did you find it? I said, I went to Etsy. And I said, it's just Etsy.com. And I said, I found a company that can take any photo, and I guess they laser scan it and cut out the shape of the people and put it on glass. Because they cut out, my mom and dad were on some type of boat in the Lake of the Ozarks. I thought it was a cruise. But my mom said, you were half right, John. I said, okay. I said, well, what was it? She goes, it was a ferry boat that took them around the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. And my mom and dad were on the deck, and the water was behind them while they were on the ferry boat that took them around the Lake of the Ozarks. And I said, oh, I thought it was a cruise. I said, my bad, Mom. And she's like, well, she goes, you got a half right. I said, I knew it had something to do with water. And I said, Mom, do you know the reason why I chose that photo? And she goes, no, why? And I said, I chose that photo. I said, because you and Dad were already retired. I said, Dad was feeling good. I said, his cancer was in remission by then. And my dad's cancer had been in remission for, it was either 13 years or 14 years. And then all of a sudden it came back, with a thunder, unfortunately. But that's when my dad was feeling really good. His cancer was in remission. They thought they had beaten it. And they just started traveling. My mom had retired. My dad had retired. And they were doing all their travel adventures. I said, so Mom, I said, I did it for these 3 reasons. 1, it's one of my mom's favorite photos. 2, I said, that's when Dad was feeling like really good, Mom. And I said, you guys look great together. And I said, 3rd, it was one of your big adventures. And my mom's like, well, you picked a good photo, John, to make that gift. And I said, I'm just sorry it's so late, Mom. Because that was supposed to be her Christmas present. And I remember I ordered that damn thing last October. And on that Etsy page, they said, it'll be here in time for Christmas. I went, oh, great, awesome. All of a sudden, December 6th last year, December 6th, December 7th, I get an email. Oh, yeah, there's no way it's going to be done. We'll get it to you after the holidays. Literally, I got that present about a month ago. And I was like, damn, that took forever. So I remember I called my mom up last year and said, Mom, I'm going to get you a Christmas present. Just your main Christmas present is not going to be done. And she's like, oh, I don't need anything. I said, oh, no, Mom. I said, I'm getting you a Christmas present. So I had to buy her another Christmas present, tied her over. And then when it finally came about a month ago, I said, I'm using that for Mother's Day. So it all worked out. It all worked out, my friends. So coffee first. Coffee first. There it is. So she loved it. She said, I'll be honest, John, I got a little teary-eyed. I said, well, Mom, I wasn't trying to make you cry. She's like, I loved it, though. And I said, the next time you go visit Dad, I said, take the gift with you, show it to Dad. She goes, oh, I absolutely will. And I said, where did you put it in your house? She goes, well, I'm always in the kitchen, like doing dishes and cleaning. So she says, I have a picture of your dad, on the windowsill. And she goes, the picture of your dad is here. And then she goes, I put the little glass thing right beside it. And I was like, oh, that's a good place. That is an absolutely good place to do it. So we had a nice little conversation. So yeah, and I hope all you guys had a great. I hope you guys called your mom. I hope you guys talked to them. Today's topics: Mother's Day, obviously. Then I'm gonna do the top 10 best memories I have with my mom. The top 10, and then we're gonna review 2 films. And you know what? I've been neglecting the females, in the community. Biscuit, Kate. So I was like, you know what? I'm always watching these blow me up movies and like chainsaw movies and cutting people's fucking heads off and boobies all flopping around and going nuts. I was like, I'm neglecting the female fans. I have to fix that. So the other day I watched a little bit of Cinderella for a couple reasons. 1, whenever I was a kid, I actually enjoyed that cartoon. Who doesn't like that cartoon? That cartoon is a classic. It's one of Walt Disney's. It's not his first cartoon. I believe his first cartoon was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I believe that was his first animated full length. His very first cartoon was Steamboat Willie. Or Steamboat Mickey, or whatever it is. That's the first time you see Mickey Mouse. That's his first cartoon ever. But his first full featured, full length cartoon movie was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And then I think it came then Cinderella. So this is the live action version that Disney made. It was made in 2015. I don't recall her name, but she played Alice in the live action Alice, the Alice movie. What is it? I can't remember that cartoon. I can't remember that cartoon movie. Alice. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Excuse me, Alice in Wonderland. So she plays Alice in the live action, and she plays Cinderella. So yeah, I wish they would have gotten her to play Snow White, because the live action version of Snow White, crap, garbage. I've already watched it. I think I already reviewed it for you guys. This one I enjoyed. The Alice in Wonderland I did enjoy. I had Johnny Depp in it, but the Snow White live action, it was crap. It was garbage. It was fucking terrible. Terrible. It was garbage. Anyway, so to all the ladies out there in the community, I apologize for neglecting Kate and Biscuit and all all the fans. So we're going to be reviewing this, and we're going to be today. I watched Congo. I love this movie. I need to get it on Blu-ray. This is a great movie. Congo, nice, big thumbs up. So I'm going to be reviewing those. Then after the movie reviews, I didn't get a chance to do this one on Star Wars Day because of all the chaos that happened with all the Yakvo stuff. I reviewed Star Wars Day yesterday, but I forgot to pick my top 10 favorite Star Wars films, and I'm going to put them in the order that I like them. So, yeah. And then if there's time, I'm going to do the best movies that surround a mother, like best mom movies. So, yeah. I'm going to call Lantern, see how he's doing, and then, we're going to rock and roll. So, again, I'm still on a break. And then I heard there was, the only reason why I'm doing this live is for my mom. I'm dedicating this live to my mom, and I'm dedicating this live to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. That's the only reason why I'm doing this live. Tomorrow, I'm going to get back to editing. I'm going to edit tonight a little bit, and tomorrow I'm going to back to editing my vlogs and stuff because I got a couple of vlogs that I need to pump out. Actually, lots of vlogs to pump out. But I heard there was some commotion last night. Larry was going nuts. Apparently, it was all my fault. He doesn't respect his elders, which is not true. I respect my elders to a point. I'm not going to let some old, crazy, drunk man keep poking me and pushing me. I'm going to stand up for myself, and he insulted me and insulted my friends. So I respect my elders to a point. Old people, they think they can do and say whatever the hell they want, and they absolutely cannot. But Larry was pissed. Oh, Fears is this, Fears is that. So we're going to get into it. But nobody was listening to Larry's bullshit yesterday. I was watching From the Shadows, as I always do. I watched the entire Yak show. I was watching From the Shadows. Everybody in the community, I want to say thank you so much for all of your support, all your nice comments in Yakov's chat. Even Yakvo was saying some stuff, and I'm on a break from Yakko. So, yeah. He was saying nothing but nice things, so I do appreciate that. And Yak wasn't buying into Larry's bullshit. No one in the chat was, listening to his bullshit. I told the truth about the entire... He said I did 4 different versions of the story. There's not... He's a senile old bastard, too. There isn't 4 versions of the story. There's 1 version of the story, and I told you guys what happened. And you guys saw what happened in the video. The video only cut out a couple of times because the guy snatched the phone out of my hand, and when I walked outside, the internet was kind of crappy, and it cut out, once or twice. But everything else, you saw what happened in the video. The video cannot lie, so there you are. So I want to go through that because Larry's insane. But before we get to any of that, let's call Lantern. Let's see how his day was. He could be out with his family because I would hope Lantern's mom passed away. I would hope that Lantern went to go visit his mom at his mom's grave on Mother's Day. I would hope that he would have done that. I hope. It's none of my business if he did or didn't, because I'm not in Lantern's family. I am a good friend, though. If my mom would have passed away, I would have absolutely went to go visit my mom on Mother's Day, if she had passed away. Oh, nice! D-Man has sent me a few more videos. D-Man was killing it with the videos yesterday, so I'm gonna be watching some of D-Man's videos, reporting on them. He sent me Zach and Fears laughing and farting it up in a tree. That's true. Then John Fears was almost assaulted by a crazy squirrel. Well, I was assaulted because he was poking me in the chest, poking me in the shoulder, and he pushed me. That would be classified as an assault. And I did push him back. I wouldn't have punched him. The only way I would have punched him, if he would have punched me, it would have been on. But because he didn't punch me, if he pushed me, then I pushed him back. And Larry lied and said that I pushed the old man down on the ground. No, I did not. If you watch the video, I push him twice. And then I told him a bunch of times, get the fuck out of my face, get the fuck out of my face. Dude, you're crazy. You're psycho. Those people came to my defense, and those people that came to my defense, they're the ones that pushed him down on the ground. So I did not push, I pushed the guy, but I did not push him so hard that he fell down. Those guys pushed him down. So I had nothing to do with that. I was filming away. I was over here filming. So there you are. And the reason why I didn't shut the camera off is for evidence. Because this guy was insane. Anyway, D-Man sent me some videos. He sent me the farting in the tree. John Fears almost got assaulted. D-Man, you need to switch that. John Fears was assaulted by a crazy old squirrel. That's what that's what it needs to be. Then we got a new video saying John Fears saves a squirrel while being interviewed by Yakfo. Oh, okay. I don't know what this one's about, but we'll watch it. Oh, man. And then I told D-Man to work on another one. I wrote to D-Man, and D-Man, I hope you don't mind me reading this. I said, hey, man, these squirrel videos are priceless, my friend. And then I said, dude, you got to do another video where Zach's trying to do the steak challenge, and the guy comes up and confronts me, starts poking the squirrel in the arm, saying all you guys care about is your fucking vlog and your fucking steak challenge, and then walks away. And then you got to have me as a squirrel saying kiss my, instead of saying kiss my ass, kiss my corn or kiss my cob. You know, and I said, you got to do it, man. I would really appreciate it. Like, I don't care which version D-Man, like, kiss my corn, bitch. Kiss my cob, bitch. You know, something like that. And then D-Man says, Fears, I'll definitely work on it, my friend. And I said, oh, hell yeah. So, D-Man, I cannot wait to see the old man, have the old man in the white shirt with his shorts, you know, with his glasses, and have the poke, you know, like, you son of a bitch, all you care about is this fucking live and these fucking vlogs. I'll be like, well, do you want to help us, you know, with the vlog? You're more than welcome to help us with the vlog. Fuck you, Fears. Excuse me, that's Fears Squirrel. Get my name right. Get my name right. You know. All right. So, I'm going to watch this Yakfo one. John Fears saves a squirrel while being interviewed by Yakfo. I will do that after I catch up with the fans. Well, thank you, D-Man. D-Man, I absolutely cannot wait to see the old man confrontation video. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So there we are. All right. Lantern. Yo! Yo! Lantern. Oh, I'm sorry, Banjo. Banjo, did you have a good Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Nice. Now, Banjo, put down that cupcake and go get Lantern.
Okay. It's the birthday boy. Yo!
Yo! Hey, Lantern, did you have a good birthday, buddy?
Yep.
Nice. Lantern, check.
How about Zach?
Zach had a great birthday. It was one to be remembered. Lantern, you should get my birthday card either tomorrow or Tuesday, because I sent out. You live a little further away than my mom. The day I FedExed my mom's the day I FedExed my mom's Mother's Day gift is the same day I put your birthday card in the mail. So, but you live a little further away, Lantern. So you should get it by tomorrow or Tuesday. All right. Let me know when you get it. All right.
All right.
All right. Hey, Lantern. Damn.
Damn.
Pew.
Eee.
Lantern, did you and your family do something special for Mother's Day? Did you go visit your mom?
Yeah.
You did? Nice. Nice. Lantern, I'm sorry your mom passed away. I know that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss my dad every day, buddy. I miss my grandpa.
Father's Day next month.
I know Father's Day's next month, so even though my dad's gone, I'm gonna buy my dad.
Yeah, I'm down too.
Yeah, that's hard, Lantern. At least I have my mom left. You know, I'm sorry that you lost your dad and your mom. What I do for Father's Day since my dad's gone is I always buy my dad a Father's Day like a little trinket, a little gift. So whenever my mom goes visits my dad, my mom can put the gift, near my dad's grave, and then I always get my dad a Father's Day card, so then my mom can take the Father's Day card and read it, to my dad, because my mom visits my dad at least once a week. So yeah, but hey, Lantern, you just remember the good times with him. Remember the happy times with him.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, Lantern. Well, did you have a good day?
Yeah, did you?
I had a really good day. I was a little tired, from Zach's birthday extravaganzas. So I slept not all day, but I slept. I woke up. Oh, let's see. I don't know, around 1 in the afternoon, and then I edited for a little while, and then I had to mail something off, so I went to the post office. I'm sorry, not the post office. I went to the mailbox, put something in the mailbox, and then I came back, had some lunch, and then after lunch I watched Congo, edited a little bit more, and then here we are. So, Lantern, do you want me to let you know what I ate? Because usually I ask you. I'll go first. What I ate for lunch. All right, here we go. So, Lantern, I had some chicken noodle soup, and then I made myself a nice garden salad. Ooh.
You been eating that shit again?
The what? What's up?
You been eating that shit again?
I know, I've been eating that salad shit again, Lantern. That's what's making me fart all that roughage. I'm telling you, man. Oh, man. The farts were going nuts. Lantern, so what did you have for lunch?
I made some roast beef.
Nice.
I mean, and that shit again already.
I know. That roast beef will definitely get the shit going, man. Wow. Damn, pew. What else did you have with your roast beef?
Just potatoes and carrots.
Nice. That's good. Did you go to church?
Yeah, did you?
I didn't, Lantern. I wanted to. I was so tired. I just slept in, buddy. I just slept in. So did you go visit your mom after church?
Yeah.
Nice. And then you went to Golden Corral?
Yeah, did you?
I had a phone conversation because my mom lives in Missouri, remember, Lantern? Yeah. So I called my mom and I talked to her for a good while. We were on the phone. We were just kind of reminiscing and just talking and stuff. And yeah, it was a good time. It was pretty good. Anyway, all right, Lantern, spread the link.
I did.
And
want to chat too.
I'll see you in the chat. And Lantern, say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day out there. Happy birthday to me.
Happy Mother's Day and happy birthday to Lord Lantern. Oh, damn. Damn, man. That was some cheesy shit. Oh, man. Damn. Pew. Oh, man. Ooh, damn.
Damn.
Anyway, Lantern, do you think I should scream shunk? Or do you want to scream it? Shunk! All right, bye, buddy. Lantern loves. So do I. Zach, me and Zach talked today, and I said, "Damn, Zach, people were giving you a lot of shit in my chat." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I know, Fears, because they thought I was a coward because I didn't go out and help you." I said, "Well, technically, you did go out, Zach. You just didn't go out in the moment. Like Zach came out, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later because the live was still going on. So I said, technically, Zach, you did come out. You just didn't come out right away. Dave came out almost immediately because Dave, whatever I didn't film, Dave told me he got some footage. I don't know what footage he got. I haven't seen the footage that Dave got, because Dave got a new GoPro Hero 13. It's so fucking awesome. So check mine out. Dave's camera is almost the same as mine. It's got 13 on it, obviously, because he got the new one. But Dave can it looks almost exactly like mine, except on his view screen right here. Mine's more of a square. His is more of a rectangle. And then his view screen in the back is a tiny bit bigger. And I just turn on my camera like this. You just hold the button down like this, and it turns on like that. But Dave can do that. Also, Dave can turn it on with his phone. He downloaded the app, and you can turn it on. You can record it from your phone. So if you grab your phone, Dave said you can just hit start, and it starts recording. Hit stop. Then Dave says in the app there's an editing system, because that was the only thing that was preventing Dave from uploading his vlog. He goes, Fears, I don't have a nice editing system like you or Zach. And I said, well, I have the best editing system, Final Cut. I said, Zach edits his stuff in CapCut or whatever it is. LC edits his videos on his phone, but I don't know what app he uses. He says, Fears, I use an editing app, and I just edit my entire vlog on my phone. So I said, Dave, does that app, does the GoPro app? He goes, yeah, Fears, download the GoPro app. So I may download it. And he said, I'm going to upload all my videos. He goes, you transfer the footage from the GoPro onto your phone. You edit it in the GoPro app, I guess is what Dave has. He goes, then I can upload it right to my YouTube channel. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. That's great. Because I've been looking forward to a Dave vlog for quite some time now, you know? And I'm like, Dave, I'm not just saying this because I'm your friend and Zach's friend. I said, I love making content. Most people love my vlogs. Not everybody. Most people do. I said, I love Zach's vlogs. And again, I'm not saying that to like kiss Zach's ass. I genuinely love his vlogs. And I'm not just saying that because we're friends. I genuinely love his vlogs. Same thing, if I ever met Casey Neistat, I'd be like, Casey, I'm not doing this to kiss your ass. I said, I genuinely love your vlogs. He's one of the best vloggers I've ever seen in my life, Casey Neistat. I love his vlogs. Doesn't matter what subject it is, I fucking love his vlogs. I think he wears his glasses too much. I'd like to see him without his glasses more often, but whatever. And I said, Dave, so I appreciate all those vlogs, but I said, Dave, I've been begging you. I want to see a Dave vlog. And he's like, oh, they're coming, Fears. So I cannot wait to see a Dave vlog. Cheers to that, my friends. All right. All right, let's open up the chat. I'm going to get caught up with the chat. And then you know what? I'm a tad miffed. I'm a tad, chuffed. Larry was just spewing out his garbage, as always. I don't want to reveal who sent me a message, but someone sent me a message and said, you know what, Fears? Larry's crazy. And I went, yeah. And someone also wrote me and said, Larry does not listen to Recent, because even though I'm on a break from Yakvo was making some good points to Larry, and he just didn't want to hear it. Larry lied and said that I assaulted a old guy. I never assaulted him. I defended myself. I'm sorry, not assaulted. Assaulted is the wrong one. He said that I beat up an old man. Beating up to me would be like if I continuously punched the shit out of him, and jumped on top. I didn't do any of that shit. He pushed me. I pushed him back. I had my fist clenched, ready to go. The only way I would have punched him is if he would have punched me. If he would have decked me one in the face, it would have been on. And I would have killed that guy. Or beat the shit out of him. Because again, I respect my elders, but to a certain point. Like, people in their 80s, 70s, 90s, they think they can do and say whatever the hell they want because they're so old. And I'm like, no, you're a human being. I'm a human being. I was raised to respect my elders, and genuinely, I do. But I'm gonna stand up for myself. That guy was like, he was going nuts. He was saying some weird shit. He's like, if you ever do this again, I'll stick my finger up your nose and all this other bullshit. I'm like, no, you won't. I said, absolutely no, you will not. And Larry just didn't like it that I came out on top. Everyone was like, hey, good for you, Fears, for standing up for yourself and standing up for your friends against some crazy guy. And that, irritated the hell out of Larry. I could tell the irritation in Larry's voice last night. Again, I was watching from the shadows. He sounded irritated. Wait a minute. Did I irritate Larry? Yes! Because Larry's always irritating me. Larry, I irritated the hell out of you. Oh, it's a great day. It's a wonderful day. That's right. Cheers, Larry. I finally irritated Larry. Sorry, Larry, I got something in my eye. All right, anyway, my bad. Anyway. So he was just lying his ass off. lying his ass off. Anyway, we'll get into it. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat, shall we? Hope everybody's having a good day. Well, the main mission is achieved. I'm so glad my mom loved her Mother's Day present. She said, John, I love it. She goes, where did you find this? I said, Etsy. And she's like, oh, and she kind of knows what Etsy is, but I had to explain it to her a little bit. And she's like, I think I know what that is. I said, it's basically a bunch of people that have their own businesses. And I said, usually it has to do with like art stuff, Mom. And I said, they're promoting their business on Etsy. And I said, I was going to get a picture of you and Dad on a pillow. And then I found this place that takes a picture and digitally laser scans a photo on a piece of glass. And then they cut out your shape on the glass and polish it up and all that. She goes, oh, I love it, John. I was like, well, I'm glad that you love it. And I said, hey, Mom, I said, do you think Dad, I said, if Dad was still here, I said, do you think Dad would have loved it? And my mom was like, oh, yeah, he would have loved it. And I said, all right, good. All right, let's open up the chat here. Nice, 15 people. Cool. All right, cool. Oh, I love it, John. All right. But yeah, people were going nuts on Zach yesterday in my chizat. All right. Let me say hello to everybody. Hello. All right. Let me switch it from top chat to live chat. Hang on. Okay. There we are. We get all set up here. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Carrie says, hi, Kate. Hi, LC. Hey, Carrie. What's up? Hey, what's up, Strong Bear? Strong Bear 19. Hey, Kate. Hey, LC. Yo, Mr. Leonard. Howdy, fears. All right, now. Well, I'm spending time with my mom. Have a good night. Well, have a nice night, Carrie. Enjoy yourself. Hey, Lantern. Hey, Dave. Hey, Tina. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Museum. What's up? What should I have for lunch? I don't know. What are you in the mood for? What are you in the mood for? Let's see. Maybe some more of those pig's ears that you were eating, Museum. I actually would try one of those. I've never tried it, but I've always wanted to try it. So yeah. So maybe some of those, Museum. Yo, what's up, heroes? Going live at 7:30. Just stopping by to say hi. By the time you get to the chat, I'll already be live. Yes, you are. Playing some mouse PI for high. Oh, nice. Okay. Yo, what's up, Punk Rock? How you been? Good to see you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Punk Rock, tell your mom Happy Mother's Day for me. Happy birthday, Lantern. Yes, happy birthday, Lantern. Let's see. Are you going to do a medieval times challenge where you eat a horse with jousting? You know what? I've been there. I have been to medieval times on my birthday whenever my buddy Eric lived down here and he was working at Disney Museum, but I've never filmed it for a vlog. So I'd love to go there and film a vlog there. You know, it's always a good time at medieval times. And medieval times makes a cameo in that Ben Stiller movie, The Cable Guy. So if you guys have never seen that movie, you're missing out. Jim Carrey is fucking great in that movie. Oh, yeah. Yo, what's up, Joey? Good to see you. I don't know about eating a horse, Museum. That would just be nuts. Punk Rock says, wow. Wow. I know, right? Larry Lyon. What a shock. Strong Bear says, some old people. I know, right, Dave? I was justified in what I did. That guy was a total fucking dick. He was an asshole. So we'll start with all that after I catch up on the chat. Because that guy was a fucking tool bag and a half. Oh, my God. Fears, you were fully in the right. That old man asked to get beat up. Again, I didn't even beat him up. He pushed me. I pushed him back. I'm telling you, Punk Rock, I would have not socked him in the face. The only way I would have done that, if he would have blasted me across the face or punched me with his fist, then it would have been on. But he just kept pushing me. And first he was poking me here, and then he was poking me in the shoulder. And I'm like, don't touch me. And you can hear me on the live. And I'm like, don't touch me. And the whole time I'm thinking, did I touch you? No, you touched me first. I'm like, I would never go up to someone and just touch them, you know, because that's invading their personal space. You know, I'm like, you're touching me, dude. Plus, him and his wife lied, said, oh, you filmed us the whole time. No, I did not. I filmed myself, Dave, James, and mainly Zach, basically. Anyway. Let's see. I can't, Zach, stayed quiet like a bitch. Well, he said one thing, Joey. I said, are you serious? And he said, oh, I'm damn serious. He goes, I'll stick a finger up your nose, or whatever the hell the old guy said. Then you hear Dave say, really? And then Zach said, are you fucking serious? Because we didn't talk to that guy and his wife all night. That guy decided to get up and say something, you know? So he did say something, Joey. And then eventually Zach came outside, and he did help me. Zach helped me get the license plate because I hit stop, and I went, oh shit, I won't be able to get the license plate because my live has to process. And sometimes processing a live, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, sometimes it takes forever. But thank God, Bukaki sent it to me. Then Kate had it, and Zach put it in. They put it in the live, like in the chat. Zach took a screenshot, so I was able to give that guy's license plate to the fucking police, and that police officer was very nice. So yeah, but I wish Zach would have came out, because Dave came out like almost right away, and James, and whatever I didn't film, Dave said, "Hey, Fears." I got some of the interaction on my video. And I was like, good, save it, Dave, save it. I'm like, that guy was fucking nuts. So, yeah. So I wish Zach would have came out right away. I really do. Especially in a self-defense situation. Yeah, I really wish he would have, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's see, but, yeah. Well, thanks, Kate. I appreciate that. Let's see. Punk Rock says, hi, Mama Tina, happy Mother. Yes, Tina, happy Mother's Day, Tina. Shout out to Tina. What's up, fangirl Kate? Howdy, upside down Fears. Landon, you're hilarious. What's up, Cave? The hero of the steak challenge himself. Well, thank you. Thank you. And you know what? I do have to tip my hat off to Zach. He did complete the steak challenge. Now, Punk Rock, I've got a question. I'm not trying to bring up old battle wounds, but are you and Zach square now that he completed the steak challenge? Is that it? Right? Or does Zach still owe you a challenge? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. That's right, Museum. Old man confrontation. That guy was nuts. Yo, what's up, Hold Milk? Fears, long time no see. You doing well? I am doing well. Happy Mother's Day to Mama Fears. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Well, howdy. Howdy. Let's see. Amen. RV Stunner. Welcome. I don't think I've ever seen you before. So, yeah. I told him that you said he farts a lot as a joke. Yep. Mm-hmm. There you are. It was just a joke. Let's see. I told him that you said he farts a lot as a joke, but he took it pretty serious and looked you up on a Discord, so if he's mad at you, my bad. Wait, who said this? Let's see here. Dave is working on it, John. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm a bit confused. Whole Milk. Who did you tell that I'm a big jokester and I fart a lot? I mean, it's true. I am a big jokester. We have a sale on Class A motorhomes. Oh, that's what's up. It was just a joke. Let's see. Wait, is someone mad at me? Yo, what's up, Sarah? Good to see you. Share this live. Well, thank you, Sarah. Appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. You can't let people poke the bear. That's right. What's up, Sarah? Fears looked like an alpha male yesterday, Sarah. Oh, yeah. Punk Rock says, Fears, he still owes me a challenge. Get on it, Zach. Oh, yeah, that's because, yeah, that's right. That's right, because Zach made up. Well, he didn't make it up. Zach found out about that challenge at the restaurant. There was a lot of people on that steak challenge wall. A lot of people. So, apparently, a lot of people have done it. So, there we are. Did you check out my new intro and outro videos? No, I didn't, Dave. Let me go. I'll watch them right now. Hang on, Dave. Let me go to your YouTube channel. Hang on. Let's have a little watch. Dave, are they under your shorts? Hang on. Are they under the shorts? Let's see here. I think, is this it? Let's see here. Let's see, where are they? I don't know where they are, Dave. The last video you uploaded was 7 months ago. I guess it was video of James at his prom or something. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Let's see. Quit standing on your head, Lantern. I know, right? There it is. Well, I don't know if we're going to have Lord Visions, because he may be hanging out, Bukaki and Visions may be hanging out with his mom. But if he does show up, that'd be awesome. There you are. Well, Visions, if you don't show up, happy Mother's Day to your mom, and happy Mother's Day to everybody. Yeah. Did Zach ever cash in his scratch off? That I don't know. But hey, hang on. Let me. Oh, Dave said it's in his shorts. Okay, hang on. Let me. Hang on, Dave. Let me watch them, because I was about to call you, Dave, because I don't know where they are. All right, hang on. So go to your shorts. Okay. I'm guessing the Strong Bear thing, May 10th. Oh yeah, here we are. Here we go. Let's watch them real quick.
Thank you for joining us today, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And as always, have fun storming the castle.
Nice. Dave.
Thank you for joining us today, and remember to like.
I like that, David. Now let me watch the other one. Hang on.
Welcome to Strong Bear 19, where we take pride in building something truly meaningful and enduring together for our growing community of dedicated followers and enthusiasts like you.
Nice.
Welcome to Strong Bear 19, where we take pride in building.
I like that, Dave. You know, that was good. It was short, sweet, to the point. I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. I liked it. We posted Fears hanging upside down in the Discord, sir. Okay. There it is. Dave, I liked him. Now, before we get into anything else, thank you for the 3 likes. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the 4 likes. I'm going to go to the Discord and watch all the new D-Man videos. So here we go. I'm very excited. So let's watch them all. And I'll review them. And then we're going to get into the topics at hand, my friends. So, yeah. All right, so here we go. Well, I'm going to watch the new one that D-Man made. It's called John Fears Saves a Squirrel While Being Interviewed by Yakvo. He said, I tried making the other one, but AI is not cooperating, but I made this yesterday. I would like to publish it because it's an extended clip. To be honest, wouldn't let... I didn't want... okay. I'm going to say, keep trying to make the confrontation video, because I would love to say that. He said sometimes his AI works, sometimes it doesn't. Keep trying to make the confrontation video. Have fun with it. See what you can come up with. All right, so let's watch the John Fears Saves a Squirrel While Being Interviewed by Yakvo. All right, here we go. Let's have a little watch.
What happened?
We'd like to film this for the 11 o'clock news.
You saved me.
That was great. Oh my God. So Yakov is interviewing me, and then the crazy guy drives through the restaurant doors, and I push a squirrel out of the way and save a squirrel. I gotta watch it again. Oh,
What happened?
We'd like to film this for the 11 o'clock news.
I do like my Hawaiian shirt that D-Man put me in.
You saved me.
That was great. That was good. I enjoyed that. Oh my lord. All right, now there's a new one. Now there's a new one. John Fears revealing his birthday. Oh, I'm sorry, his secret identity. Oh, nice. I got this before I ran out of credits. Not perfect, but it's pretty long. Okay, so now this is a new one. I don't know what this is about. I don't know. Okay, hang on. So it's John Fears revealing his secret identity. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so it's got, hang on. So it starts off with Zach in a red shirt, me in a Hawaiian shirt. We're both squirrels. Zach's eating his steak, and then here we go. So we're at the restaurant. He's eating his steak. All right, here we go.
You got this, buddy. I've had enough of this.
Oh, so that was the guy. That was the guy coming in saying, "I've had enough of your guys' challenge." That was good. Okay. All right, here he goes.
I've had enough of this.
Oh wow.
I've had enough of you, old squirrel. I'm way too fast for you, old squirrel.
Oh, nice.
Time to end this.
And I transform into Fears Man. Oh, this is great.
To end this. That'll put you out of commission.
Yes. Oh, that was priceless. I gotta watch it again.
I've had enough of you, old squirrel.
So basically, he's got me running out of the restaurant with some corn, and the old man squirrel is running away from me, right? So just picture this. The old man runs. I'm running next to him. I'm sorry. Me and Zach are running. So Zach's running forward. I've got the corn. I'm running. We run out of the restaurant. Then the old man in the glasses is chasing behind us in his car, and he's flooring it. So then he crashes. Zach hides behind a door. I jump onto the sidewalk like I did.
I'm way too fast for you, old squirrel.
And then I rip off my Hawaiian shirt, and then I transform from a squirrel Fears into a human of Fears Man. This is priceless.
Time to end this. Time to end this.
And then I fart. I fart all over the guy's car, and my fart juices destroy his car. Nice.
That'll put you out of commission.
Hell yeah. The power of the crone stench. The power of the crone stench, man. Hell yeah. I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. That was great. I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. That was hilarious. I enjoyed every waking moment of it, my friends. Every waking moment. That was great. All right, back to the chat. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Oh, my Lord. Oh, yeah. That was funny. All right. Well, thank you, D-Man. I appreciate. Is D-Man in the chat? Let's see here. What was the last thing I read? He still owes me a challenge. Get on it, Zach. I did check out your intros, Dave. I loved them. Let's see. Hi, Tina. Quit standing on your head, Mr. Lantern. Shorts. I don't know if he cashed in his scratch-offs. I have no idea. Let's see. Tuna Boy says, Visions is busy chatting online with his girlfriend. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. As he should. RV Sales of Orlando specializes in offering. Oh, nice. Nice. Let me check out this guy's YouTube channel. Is it all about RVs? No information on RVs. RV status. Okay. Really appreciate this play-by-play. Hey, no worries. I was just trying to give you guys what you wanted. Let's see. How many of you weirdos actually date each other asking for a friend? That's just weird. You're gone. I'm sensing a troll. So, yeah, bye-bye. You're gone. That guy was weirding me out. I could sense it was a troll. So I was like, bye-bye. Find top deals on new and used RVs. There you go. That'll work. All right, so let's get to the matter at hand. So if you watch the video, I'll give you a play-by-play of what happens. So I never once filmed him or his wife. Not once. Eventually I did once the guy approached me. Not right away, though. In the video, he comes up like this, and I have the camera pointing this way, and I just kind of turn and look at him. And he said, to the best of my ability, he said something like, oh, actually, here, we can listen to it. Hang on. Let me go to the actual video, and we'll play it. Because it should be processed. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Zach Starango. Yeah, all right, so it's towards the end. So here we go. So I'll give you a play-by-play. So it's towards the end. Okay, let's see here. It's about right here. So James said something. James said something to me, and I said something like, "Are you serious, James?" And James was explaining something, and that's when the guy came up, and that's when he kept poking me. He poked me here, and then he poked me on my shoulder, like right in the chest. So let's listen to what this guy has to say.
He envisions are brothers.
Let me tell you something. You better consider all the people sitting around you when you.
So he says, you better consider everybody sitting around. If you notice in the background, there is so much damn music, there's damn noise. Everybody at that bar was cheering Zach on. So that guy, he must have been drunk. It was like a small kind of rinky-dink kind of tavern. And everybody was having fun. Everybody was cheering Zach on. Everybody was loud in there. But he decided, because I was filming it and I was standing up and I was filming Zach, I guess he decided to take out all of his aggression on me. So let's continue on.
Open your big goddamn mouth.
Are you serious?
Am I serious? I'll punch my finger right up your goddamn nose.
I'll bust my finger right up your goddamn nose. If he would have touched my face, I would have beat the living shit out of that guy. And you'll hear me say, stop touching me or something like that, because the whole time he kept poking me, and he was 2 inches from my face. I think I say something like, get out of my face or quit poking me. Let's listen.
Because I was sitting right there, and you guys are nothing but a bunch of fucking big mouths.
So first he insults me, and then he said all of my friends were big mouths. So I got the tail end of it because I was standing up. But if you watch the video, we all got real quiet, and then I spoke up, and that's when Dave and Zach says something. You'll hear it.
Get your finger out of my face.
So I said, get your finger out of my face.
Hey, how about this? You can kiss my ass. How about that?
So I was pissed. He walks away, and Larry said that he turned around and flicked me off. No, he did not. I'm watching the video right now. He walks away, and he's in the left-hand corner. Zach told me to shut up. And I asked Zach why he did that, and he said it was kind of instinct fears. That's what he said I'm sorry, he said that today when I called him, and we were talking about it. And I guess he didn't want the man to come back, but at that point, I didn't care. So let's see if the guy, when he walks away, actually flicks me off. Nope.
Wow.
Nope. So, Larry, you lied. Larry, the guy walks past the lady in a pink shirt off to the left. He walks out. He does not flick me off after I say, how about you kiss my ass? So Larry lied.
What the fuck was that about?
He's a psycho.
So James said something. He said, what the fuck was that about? And I said, he's a psycho.
Oh, yeah, I almost got it done to that.
What a psycho.
Now I gotta edit that out of the vlog.
Damn. That guy was nuts.
At least you can edit it out.
You know what? What a party pooper.
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't bother me.
It doesn't bother me either. We were all having fun. Everybody was cheering you on, Zach, and some psycho.
What was he yelling at you for?
He's in
No, he was yelling at everybody. But he took his anger. But he focused his anger on me, and he kept poking me. I was like, "Don't you poke me again!" I was getting pissed.
Oh, I was. I was getting really pissed. He poked me quite a few times.
Got on live.
I did get on alive. He kept poking me, and oh man.
Says not leave it in the vlog. That's a highlight.
Oh, I'm leaving it in there. The guy was a jerk.
Well, I say he did to Zach.
Yeah,
Leave
but
it in the vlog. Go outside. If he's out there, he's going on YouTube.
So Zach said, John, you should go out there and tell him you're on YouTube. I'll tell you the main reason why I went out there. Not really to confront the guy, because Yak last night said Mimi Fears went out there to confront him. No, I went out there to get his license plate. I walk out, and you'll hear me in the video go, well, where is he? Where is he? I almost didn't see him. His car was way in the back. So I go out, I'm looking, I'm like, where is he? You'll hear me say it in the video, where is he? Where is he? I was about to come in. Then I see him driving up, and then I thought, oh, you know what'll really piss him off and really irritate him? If I'm just like, bye, see you later, bye. And I did that. And as I did that, he's all like this, driving away. Like hopefully the live got it. I'm telling the honest to God truth on the face of God. As he's driving out, he's all like, yeah, all that. And then when he saw me say bye, I was here's the curb. I'm not in the middle of the parking lot, but I'm near the curb, and he starts coming at me. And in my mind, I'm like, is this guy gonna stop? And I guess as I jumped onto the curb, my internet cut out, because the next time in the video, you already see in the video his car, one of his tires is on the curb, and he gets out and he gets in my face. I wish it wouldn't have cut out. It cut out there, and then it cut out when he grabbed my cell phone out of my hand. And I tried, like, he literally was like, I'm like this, and he goes, bam, and grabbed it, like, out of my hand. And then I grabbed his hand to try to pull the cell phone out. And he kind of, like, bent my wrist like that. And he got the phone, my hand went this way, and then he went like this, and he just shut the thing like that. And I guess it cut out while it was in midair. And it came down, bounced off the concrete, and went into the bush. I ran over to grab it out of the bush, because I knew he started going that way. I thought, oh, if he gets to my cell phone first, I'm thinking he's going to break it even more. I thought my phone was damaged. Thank God. Me and Dave looked at it later. There's not one scratch on it, probably because of this rubber thing. So I looked at him. He looked at me. He started walking towards it, where he threw my phone, like kind of fast walking. I went, oh, you're not getting my phone, and you're not doing anything more. I ran over there, grabbed it out of the bush, and I looked, and it was still live. And I said, well, I'm gonna get this. Then he got in my face again, you know. So I pushed him once when he got out of his car, because he pushed me and I pushed him. And then I pushed him again, you know, way over. You'll see a black car where he threw it. It was across the parking lot. My phone almost hit that whoever owns that black car. It came about that close, because it came down, bounced off the curb, went into the bushes, you know, where the grass was. I ran over there, grabbed my phone, got back onto got back to where the parking was, and he kept getting in my face. And you'll hear me, I'm like, get the fuck out of my face, get the fuck out of my face. And he was pissed. He's all like gritting his teeth, like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna fucking punch your face. And I'm thinking, if this guy punches me, it's fucking on. So I pushed him twice. Larry said I assaulted him. Nope, he pushed me, I pushed him back. I never knocked the guy down on the ground. You'll see, like, watch the video. The people that came to my defense, the orange guy pushed him, and I believe well, I'll watch it now. I know that the guy in the orange pushed him once. Somebody else pushed him. I did not push him on the ground. I pushed him like that, but I did not push him so hard that he fell down. The other guys did that, and then I filmed the rest. So, Larry, you lied. Larry said that I pushed the guy on the ground. I'm like, nope, you're a fucking liar, Larry. I did not push him that hard on the ground. So, let's continue on. So Zach says you should go out there, Fears.
Oh, man.
Says, leave it in the vlog. That's a highlight.
Oh, I'm leaving it in there. The guy was a jerk.
Well, I say he did to Zach. Yeah, leave it in the vlog. Go outside. If he's out there, or he's going on YouTube.
So he's going on
I
YouTube.
will. I'm going to go out there right now.
So I go out there.
I'll be right back.
I know he was on YouTube.
I'm going to let him know that he was on YouTube, and he kept pointing at me in my face.
Pointing at me in my face, like doing this, and I was like, but I initially went out there to try to get his license plate, and then as he's coming at me, I said, oh shit, he doesn't have a license plate in the front. So my idea was, as he drives by, I'll turn the camera and zoom in and get his license plate on the back. He did not have a license plate, in the front. But I guess he got pissed when I was like, bye, see you later. And he's all like driving out like, yeah. And I guess me going, bye, see you later. I thought that would irritate him. I guess it did, because then he jumped out and all hell, started. So let's just listen.
Let's see if I can find this guy.
So I'm walking out, and I said, let's see if I can find. And at first I thought he was gone. You guys, I'm like, hey, where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Yeah, someone was yelling. We're doing the steak challenge, and the guy kept pointing at my shoulder, and like I was like, what the heck?
So I go out.
Where is the guy? Oh, sorry. What?
So you'll hear me. So it cut out. I said, where's the guy? It cut out for a second. Then it cuts back on me saying, I don't know where the guy is, and I'm looking for him. The internet outside was not that good. So I said, where is he? Let's see if I can find this guy. Now I'm outside, and I think it cuts out. So I think it cut out 3 times.
I know it's not working for you, but I see.
Is he here? I don't know where he went.
See? So I'm looking for him.
I don't know where he went.
So I thought he was gone. So now it's starting to cut out. I'm still filming, but it's cutting out. You can't hear the audio now.
And
So now it came back on me, and I said, hey, I guess he's gone,
took it out on everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole group. Wow. I don't know where the guy went. Hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah. So here it is. So he's coming. I said, hey, buddy. And then it cuts out real quick, and that's when I jumped onto the sidewalk. So the whole me jumping on the sidewalk got cut out. And if you look in the video, one of his wheels is on the curb, because I was in the middle of the road and I had to jump out of the way. So now he darts out. Here we go.
You're a psycho.
Four fucking facts. Get the hell out.
So he said, you're a fucking psycho. And then it cuts out because that's when he grabbed my phone. So the whole grabbing my phone, me trying to grab it, and then he launched it. Then it cuts to me picking up my phone out of the bushes, and he's already over there, and you'll hear some more now.
Face. You want to start? Get the hell out of my face, man.
Knock your fucking head off.
Nutcase.
For me.
All right, so the guy, so now I've got my phone. So the first shove, I had already shoved him. The guy's coming now. The guy in the Hawaiian shirt and the guy in the orange shirt. I believe it was the guy in the white Hawaiian shirt pushed him first. So let's watch.
Man.
All right, So the guy in the white, he pushes him down first. So the guy in the white. So Larry absolutely lied I did not shove. So I'm watching the video. The guy in the white shirt pushes him first. He's down. Now let's continue on. So now the guy's on the ground. The guy in the orange shirt helps him up.
Come on, look good. Come on.
You're a fucking dumbass. You put your hands on it.
So then the guy in the orange shirt helps him up, and the old man in the white shirt kind of like pushes his arm away, like I don't need your help to get me up.
I didn't touch you.
Oh, please! You put your.
So then he says, I didn't touch him, and I said, oh please, I said, you put your hands on that guy, you put your hands on me, because he did. And he was trying to deny it, and I said, oh please. I said, you put your hands on that guy, you put your hands on me. And that got me mad too, because I'm like, you're lying. I'm like, if you say, you go, I didn't put your hands on me. I'm like, fuck you. Yes, you did put your hands on me.
On me, and you put your hands on him.
So now he's in. Now he's yelling at a guy. A guy's got tan shorts, and a guy's got a black shirt. So the first push that shoved him on the ground was the guy in the white Hawaiian shirt. So now he's yelling at the guy. He's yelling at the guy in the black shirt. Then his wife got in my face and said this.
No, that's not true. I had
hang
on all my friends.
Hang on. So the guy helps him up. I had to rewind.
You're a fucking dumbass. You put your hands on him. I didn't touch you.
Oh, please! You put your hands on me, and you put your hands on him. No, that's not true. I had the camera on all my friends.
Yeah, so she accuses me of filming them. And I said, no, you're lying. I said, that's not true, ma'am. I said, I filmed me and my friends. She was a straight up, I'm gonna say it. His wife was a straight up bitch. Because she lied. And I said, I absolutely did not film you or your husband. I said, I filmed me and my friends. So she was lying. And the video does not deny it. It's mainly on Zach almost the entire time. I mean, yeah, I was filming Dave and me and James a little bit, but I was filming our group. Not once did I film him until he approached. And then she came into the video because she just said that to my face. So if she wouldn't approach me, she wouldn't have been on video.
If you walk towards me, I'm going to stop you from walking towards me. Hey, go to your car. You mind your own business.
So now the manager comes out and she says, hey, come on, guys. And the old man has the audacity to say, you mind your own business. It is her business. She's the fucking manager of the restaurant.
Okay, this is my business.
Somebody call the cops.
Oh, I got it all on video.
I did.
What a nutcase.
Yep.
He must have been drinking.
All right, let him go.
Oh my God.
So now she takes her husband and they're trying to get in the car. The guy in the orange shirt. So really, he only got knocked down once. I thought he got knocked down twice. So really, the man in the I misremembered. I should have watched. So the only person to knock him on his ass was the guy in the white Hawaiian shirt. I thought the guy in the orange shirt, he helped him up. I thought the guy in the orange pushed him back down. So I apologize for that. So the white guy in the Hawaiian shirt pushed him down because he got in that guy's face for coming to my defense. I guess he didn't like that. The guy in the orange, jersey short helped him up, and he kind of pushed the guy's arm away, like, I don't need your help to get up, blah, blah, blah. He didn't say that, but that's what it looks like. He like, the guy helped him up, and he just pushed his arm away. I'm like, God, what a fucking dick. You know? But apparently to Larry, it's all my fault. And I'm like, I didn't do not a damn thing. So, Larry, I caught you in a lie. You fucking lied, Larry. Larry, go suck on Mama Tate's tit. Go suck on your little baby bottle, Larry. I've got the evidence. So hush your little mouth. Zip it up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, Larry, because you weren't fucking there.
No.
And he threw my phone, so if my phone's broken, he's paying for it.
Now, that I did mean, because he threw my phone. I said, if it's cracked, if it's broken, he's fucking paying for it, as he should. So you hear that guy just said license plate, and I'm not, if this is the car, I'm about here, and this is the front. The guy in the black shirt that confronted the guy also said license plate. I said, oh, I'm going to get his license plate. So I walked around the guy in the black shirt, got his license plate, before they took off because there was no license plate in the front, which is really weird because in Missouri, maybe it's not a Florida thing. In Missouri, you have to have a license plate in the back and in the front of your car. When I moved down here, I took off one of my license plates and they said, oh, yeah, you only have to have one in the back. And I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, oh, you didn't know that? And I said, no. I said, I just moved to Florida. I've always had a license plate in the front and back. So that was kind of, that was kind of weird when I first moved down here to learn about that.
I'm going to get us a license plate.
So I start walking around.
Back up.
I walk around the guy in the black shirt. I get his license plate.
There's his license plate.
So she said, we have to deal with all these assholes. And I said, we're the assholes? We were having a good time. We didn't say one damn thing to those people. He came up to us, and he basically insulted me, Dave, James, and Zach, but he took out all of his aggression on me. That whole bar was loud. Everybody at that bar was cheering Zach on. I wish Larry could have been there to actually see it happen. Everybody at that bar was like cheering him on. Our waitress kept checking in. I said, Zach's 25% done. He's 50% done. She was having a good time. She was like, you got it, Zach, cheering him on, everything. If that guy wouldn't have came up, nothing would have happened. I do regret going out there. I do, because it pretty much was over. Larry did make a good point with that. He said if Fears wouldn't have went out there, but I'm in control of my actions. That guy didn't have to get out of his car. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I was just going to be like, bye. And as he went by, I was going to zoom in and get his license plate. That's all I was going to do. And I thought he was gone. You guys hear me 3 or 4 times say, oh, where is he? Where is he? And I thought he was gone. So I started to go back in the restaurant, and then I flipped the camera, and then I saw him coming. He's all, ugh. I went, oh, bye, buddy. And I guess he didn't like that. And as soon as I said bye, bam. He revved up his engine, charged at me. I went, oh, shit, he's not going to stop. The phone cut out. I jumped onto the curb. His wheel went onto the curb. Then the live popped back on. He came, got in my face, pushed me. I don't know if you guys can see it. I pushed him back. I said, get the fuck out of my face and all that crap. Then he grabbed my phone, and here we are. So I was not lying whatsoever. So Larry can kiss my fucking ass.
He threw my phone. That's not very nice.
Yeah, so then I start joking around because his wife can still hear it. I thought, well, I'm going to turn all this into a big joke. I was like, that's not very nice.
Look at that. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you for coming out.
Wow. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, he threw my phone.
Yeah, so I said to the guy in the Hawaiian chair, I said, hey, man, thanks a lot for coming to my defense. And he's like, yeah, no problem. And then I start walking in.
You guys there for me?
Yeah, I was there for you guys.
And then I said to the manager, I said, I'm there for you guys. I filmed everything. And then we walk in.
Man. We didn't do anything.
So Dave and James are out there right now. So that's when James and Dave were probably out there when I was across the parking lot. Because Dave said, Fears, I filmed the entire tail end of it. So whatever I didn't get, Dave got. So, yeah. So you're lying, Larry. You're lying your ass off.
Say one word to him. I'm very sorry, ma'am.
Just bring it on in.
Yeah. Oh, my Lord. Yeah. He hurt my phone.
Break it?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I mean, he threw it pretty hard, but no, he didn't break my phone.
Then I walk in. There's this really, really hot girl in a black shirt, long brown hair, and I was like, she was smoking. I looked right at her and said, "Hey, I think I say something like he threw my phone or something like that." You guys will hear me say it in 2 seconds.
He threw my phone, guys. That wasn't very nice. It wasn't very nice at all.
And then I walked past her.
Wow. Dude, that made the state challenge.
It did. Yeah. It really did.
He got him.
And then that's when I had to cut it off because right as I sat back down, the lady said, "Oh, the cops are here. I'm going to need you to come with me and tell the cops what happened." I said, "Oh, okay, no problem." And I gave Either I ended it or I gave my phone to Dave and Dave shut it off, shut the live off. I wish I could have kept the live going, but I didn't want to film. I didn't want to have my phone in the police officer.
Shop the new arrivals by Ashley Lux, where practical prices meet premium style, like plush.
I forgot to pause the video. I wish it would have kept going, but I didn't want to have my camera and my phone camera in the police officer's face. So I thought, oh, I'll just shut it off. So there we are. All right, back to the fans, because I wasn't ignoring you. I just wanted to focus on that video. So that's exactly what happened. So, Larry, you can lie your ass off, but the video is undeniable evidence. So I only shoved him twice, and the guy in the white Hawaiian shirt is the only one that pushed him so hard that the old man fell down. I did not, by any stretch of the imagination, Larry, because Larry said I pushed him on the ground. So, you lied, Larry. You're a fucking liar. Larry only says all this bullshit because Larry hates my guts. It's okay, because I hate Larry's guts. And he wants everybody against me, and Larry's getting older in age too, so he's like, oh, how dare Fears beat up an old man. Didn't beat up an old man. He pushed me. I'm not, what am I supposed to do? Just stand there and let some guy push me? No, I'm going to push him back. I'm telling you what, though. If that guy would have slugged me, I would have beat the shit out of that old man. That's the only time I would have. If he would have punched me, it would have been on. I had my fists clenched, ready to go. And I gave him a couple warnings. I was like, get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck away from me. You know, like, I was getting pissed. So there you are. So anyway, before we continue on with all the Mother's Day stuff, I went through all that because Larry was just spewing this garbage out last night on Yak's Live. And I'm like, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm like, I didn't beat the shit out of an old man. I pushed him. I will absolutely own up to that. I pushed him because he pushed me. But pushing is a lot different than, like, beating the shit out of an old man. I was like, Larry is lying. But he sounded agitated, so I'm so glad that Larry said all that. I won, Larry. I got you agitated because Larry's got me agitated so many times. I agitated Larry. Ha ha! That's right. Fuck you, Larry. I got you agitated. Yeah, buddy. All right. There we are. That's awesome. I loved it. I'm so glad that it happened because then I got to agitate Larry a little bit. You know, I gave you a little taste of your own medicine, Larry. So I would stop now, Larry, because if you agitate me anymore, 1 channel's gone, 2 channels gone. Will 3 channels be gone by the end of the week? Maybe. Because I'm not going to wait until Larry gets 100 videos. That fucker's coming down very soon. You never know when fears will strike, Larry, so I would stop now. I would. Listen, Larry, you're not going to win. Violent Joe thought he was going to win, and after I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels down of Violent Joe's, he eventually got sick of it, and he left YouTube. Because trolls, if you take away their channels enough, eventually they get sick and tired of me hounding them, hounding their videos, reporting everything to YouTube, and eventually that's how you whizzle a troll down. So Larry may not. Larry's stubborn though. I don't know how many videos it's going to take of videos, how many channels I have to take down before Larry will get it through his thick fucking skull to leave me alone. If he left me alone, I'd never take another channel down. But if he continues, I'm just going to keep taking his channel down. Eventually, he'll get sick and tired of me taking his channel down, and he'll either A, take a break, or he'll never make another channel again. So I would stop now, Larry. So there you are. The fighting continues. And there it is. Well, there we go. All right. So now everybody knows. I just wanted to patch all that stuff up. Thank you to all my loving and loyal fans. And thank you for all the support. Like, everyone was not feeding into Larry's bullshit last night. Not one person. Not one person was feeding into Larry's bullshit. He's like, all right, Yak, let me ask you this. All right, Yak, let me ask you that. And I just sat in the shadows. I sat here and I'm like, yeah. Go on. I just sat in the shadows I appreciate Yak coming to my defense. I appreciate all of you guys coming to my defense. Not one person was feeding into Larry's bullshit. Like, everyone was like, Fears had every right to do what he did. Kate, I saw some of yours. You were like, Fears, you were a hero, which I appreciate. That guy was just a stubborn, old, cranky, pissed off old man. I couldn't tell if he was drunk or not. I didn't smell any beer or any liquor on his breath because he got about 2 inches from my face. I didn't smell any booze. I think he was just an old motherfucker that if it gets a tad bit loud, like, oh, I'm gonna reign supreme and all this other bullshit. All right, let's get back to the chat. Anyway, so that's exactly what happened. I don't really care that Zach used some of my content. I know some people were mad about that. I don't care that I said go for it, Zach. Because at first I was like, Zach, don't put it on Facebook, because I didn't want any of my friends or family to get worried about me. And I was like, well, as long as Zach doesn't tag me and have it on my Facebook, I've got nothing to worry about. And then I talked to Zach today and said, you know what, Zach, go for it. I don't care. I'm like, I've got nothing to hide. I didn't do anything wrong. So I'm like, go ahead, post it. Because there's no way in hell I'm taking it off my channel. It'll show everybody how much of a fucking asshole that guy was. So yeah. All right, let's catch up with the chat. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see here. Let's see where. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see here. So Zach did come out. Eventually. He did. So anyway, I'm sorry if I missed anyone's comments. So let me just get caught up. He needs to press charges for assaults. I'm thinking about it, Zach. I'm thinking about it. I haven't. That police officer gave me his card and said, give me a call in the next couple of days. Because my phone didn't get damaged, and really, he didn't punch me, I may just let it go, because really nobody got hurt. Was I aggravated and was I pissed off? Yeah, because that guy started a whole bunch of bullshit that didn't need to start. We were all having fun. By the way, Zach, I see you in the chat. What's up, buddy? Zach, I'll call you in a minute. By the way, congrats to Zach. That fucking steak was that massive. Huge. It was about that big around. Then he had the mushrooms as one side. Then he had the mashed potatoes. Zach, you changed your mind. You said you weren't going to get mashed potatoes. But then Zach was like, you know what, Fears? Fuck it. I'm going to get them. And I was like, all right. Hey, it's your challenge, man. You do whatever you want. Go for it. Let's see here. Let's see. What's up, punk rock? I sure as hell would. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lanham, for that 9 million super chat donation. More live streams of pushing old men, please. I'll see what I can do. Yo, what's up, Visions? Good to see you. He says, I bet Fears $20 that Zach couldn't finish the challenge. That's what I get for gambling. Yeah, Visions, $20, buddy. You owe me. Buddy. So, Visions, send that in fan mail, buddy. I'll be looking forward to it. So now I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna check the fan mail tomorrow. Bukaki, Vision's brother, said the Blu-ray gems are coming tomorrow. So I may do another live for that in honor of Bukaki, because I think this is the first Bukaki unboxing, Visions. Because I've done a bunch of Exhumed Visions unboxings. So yeah. So Visions, I will look out for that $20. Thanks, buddy. And that was a nice little side bet, don't you think, Visions? Because you were like, Fears, he's not going to make it. And I was like, well, listen, I don't want to doubt my friend. I'm like, it was a win-win for me anyway, Visions. I said, Visions, that's a nice little side bet. Because A, if you win, then I'll just buy another Exhumed Vision shirt that's like for $24.99, well, $25 with tax, and you get some money, I get a shirt. And I said, if you lose, then I get $20. I'm like, it's a win-win, because we're friends, Visions, and I love your merch. So I said, I don't care if I lose. I said, if I lose, I'll buy another Exhumed Vision shirt, because the money is going to go to you anyway, Visions. So I was like, I don't care if I lose or win. I'm like, I want Zach to complete the challenge, but I'm like, if I lose and Zach says, oh, Fears, I can't eat another bite. I'm like, no worries, Zach. Looks like Visions got $25 out of me, and I'll buy another Exhumed Visions shirt. Hell yeah. So, really, Visions, it was a nice little side bet. Me and Dave do side bets all the time. Like, the next time we're going to go miniature golfing, me and Dave's side bet always, Fears, if you win, I'll buy you lunch. I'm like, that'll work, Dave. That'll definitely work. And I always say the same thing back. Dave, if you win, then I'll buy you lunch. So it's nice to have those little side bets. So, yeah. Let's see. Zach says, regardless whether his phone was damaged or not, John still got assaulted. I guess technically, yeah. But, again, he didn't punch me, Zach. I may just let it go because my phone's okay. Epic footage. But we'll see. I'm thinking about it. I've got the cop's number, so yeah. Can you go back to the stakeout and antagonize more old people? Well, you know what? We'll find out. Nice, Visions. You're a man of your word. Yes, he is. Visions will send me that $20. He is a man of his word. Visions is a good friend. He's a very honorable man. And he says, sorry for doubting you, Zach. Hey, no worries. That's right. I took karate pretend stories. I would have fucked that dude up beyond belief. It's all good, Visions. To be honest, I was pretty doubtful myself. Well, no, that's not true, Zach. During the cruise, you were confident, but I could tell the confidence was going down once you were getting more full and more full and more full. Because some of those first few bites, Zach, were big-ass bites. You're like cutting into it and like big-ass bites. So you were confident at some point, Zach, is what I'm trying to say. But you did it, buddy. Congrats. Let's see. Zach, we need to talk about the challenge sometimes. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. I'm sorry. To finalize, get it settled. Absolutely. Next super chat donation from Visions. Hell yeah, Mr. Lantern. Lantern, you keep sending me and Visions those 9 million super chat donations. I would appreciate it, Lantern. In a way, I got to give props to the old fart for starting it because I totally drew a blank and forgot that I was doing the challenge, and next thing I knew I was finished. Yeah? But Zach, that guy was just old, cranky. A person that acts like that does not enjoy life. He just wanted to start some bullshit. Because he may have took out his whole anger, but if you listen in the video, he starts waving his finger and pointing and doing all that bullshit. I'm like, don't fucking touch me. And you hear me say, get your finger out of my face. Because the finger was like literally 2 inches from my face, Visions. I'm like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? You know, some people would have blasted him across the face for doing that. I was willing to hear him out. And then after he does the whole bullshit, like, I'm going to take my finger up your fucking nose, then he pointed at you, Zach, Dave, James, and then he was blaming all the noise on all of you guys. So not only did he insult me, he insulted all you guys, he technically insulted his wife because I felt bad for his wife. If I would have been his wife, I would have been like, oh, yeah, great. My husband's acting like a total jackass, you know? Anyway, I was just like, just calm down, buddy. And then, really, I guess another thing that got Larry mad was towards the end, I was just cracking jokes. I was like, oh, he threw my phone. 1 tear. Well, that's not very nice. And then me, Zach, and Dave, and James were cracking jokes all the way home. And I looked directly into the camera. You know who it was? You know who that fucking guy was? That was Grandpa Tate. That was Larry Tate's father. It never ends. Grandpa Tate came to kick my ass. So probably Larry didn't like that either, you know? But I'm more of a positive guy, and I said, well, it happened. I'm just going to crack jokes all the way fucking home, you know? So, anyway. By the way, Zach, congratulations for getting your name on the wall. Zach got the mug. He got a photo. And I think you got a shirt, right, Zach? Something like that? Sounds good, Punk Rocks. The MD 2020 is out of the question because there's too much alcohol. I'll leave this up to the jury. Well, pretend stories. I just gave you a play-by-play of what fucking happened, so I'm not lying. You guys know I'm not lying. The video doesn't lie. Larry was fucking lying. I got a mug and my name on the wall. Hell yeah, Zach. Congrats. the stream is officially this stream is officially a Fears rehash. Not really. I just wanted to confront Larry with all the bullshit. He said that I beat the shit out of an old man. I pushed him twice. Really, the guy that beat the shit out of him was the guy in the white Hawaiian shirt. He pushed him so hard that the old man fell over. I didn't knock the guy on his ass. Anyway, let's see. Good idea, Zach. Time running out, folks. Yeah, it needed to be done. Well, thanks, D-Man. D-Man, I love your videos. D-Man, your recent one was great, where me and Zach are running out of the restaurant. I've got the corn and the old guy in the car. I love that his eyes are red behind his little glasses. I was fucking losing my goddamn mind. It was great, D-Man. D-Man, try again, though. Try to have me and Dave as squirrels in the same Hawaiian shirts. Have Zach at the table, like, trying to eat a steak. Have James playing his video games on his Pokemon. And have the guy come up and keep poking me, and then have him say, I'll stick my finger up your nose. And then have Squirrel Fears say, get your finger out of my face. I gotta see that, D-Man. I would appreciate it. If you can't, D-Man, I understand, but I would appreciate it, buddy. Hey, just think of it this way, D-Man. More content for the channel, my friends. Oh, I was rolling. All the D-Man squirrels. I love the D-Man squirrel videos, whether they're AI or real. I love them both. I love them absolutely both. So, yeah. All right, let's see here. Lantern, how's it feel to be 70? Oh, wow, that's big news. Let's see. Definitely punk rock. Yak would give some awesome input. Let's see. What's up, D-Man? Can we get a video of me doing the steak challenge next to Katie? Well, Katie wasn't there, Zach. So, D-Man, Zach's lying. Don't put Katie in there. Have Zach doing the steak challenge and achieving it. Because, Zach, I didn't even get to see the last bite. I wish I would have. What's up, Primetime Gaming? Oh, great, Zach is here. Oh, Lord, here we go. I like the part where Zach is too busy with food to defend his friends. Yeah, Zach, what the hell? 1 tier, buddy. 1 tier. Unbelievable. Sounds like Fierce took the law into his hands and went after the attacker. I did. But only to get his license plate. Only. Yeah, Fierce is a real man, unlike some at the restaurant that are Asian. Wow. Damn. Wow. All right. Hey, I just killed a guy, won a date. Oh, wow. Fierce stood up to the bully. He didn't kill him with his legendary fists. That's true. That's true. It's true. It's very true. Let's see. Prime time. Let's see. Let's see. Don't even go there. I just sent it. Oh, did you, Visions? I didn't see the donation. Well, I'm halfway down. Did you already send it? Oh, hang on. I did not see the donation. Maybe I missed it. Are you going to send it in the mail, Visions? Howdy, Visions. All right, now, Visions. 2009 Class C runs. Howdy, Lantern. D-Man says don't even go there. I'll give it a try. Well, thank you. Thank you, D-Man. I put one up, but it was a bit glitchy. All right. Well, I did like the car one, because you see me in my Hawaiian shirt, and I'm running, and I've got the corn under my shoulder, and then I'm like, this guy has to be stopped, and you see me go like this and rip the Hawaiian shirt off, and I transform into Fierce Man. I was like, this is fucking great. This is amazing. Anyway, it's really funny seeing that guy in the background of all your videos just glaring at you. Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't film him, Visions. Like, he was way off in the distance, but I didn't, like, go up and actually film the guy. Because his wife lied and said I was filming them the whole night. I'm like, that's absolutely, without a doubt, not true. I'm like, I did not go up. I didn't film you guys. I only filmed her when she came outside and got in the way of my video and I filmed him because he was in my face. But if he wouldn't have gotten in my face, I wouldn't have filmed him at all. So yeah. So she and him were lying their ass off. I'm like, I didn't fucking film you. I'm like, whatever. Anyway. Let's see here. Did I miss Visions? You said you already sent it. Did you did I miss it? Because I can't see usually it keeps a tab of the donations. And I don't think anybody sent a donation yet today. I'm looking. Let's see. Top fans. Here we go. Zach is in 9th place. Whole Milk is in 8th place. 7th is Strong Bear. 6 is D-Man. 5 is RV Stunner. 4 is Punk Rock. 3 is Mama Bear. 2 is Lantern. And coming in hot is Exhumed Visions. Let's see here. I guess I missed the donation. Damn it. Well, I'm sorry. Can you guys confirm it? Thank you for the 5 likes. I wish it would show me. Let's see. Moderation, timestamps, reactions, pop-out chats. I wish it would show where someone would send a donation. Hang on. I'm going to call Dave and ask. I may have missed it. Hang on. If I missed it, Visions, I apologize. Yo! Dave, so can you believe all those lies that Larry was saying? He said that I beat the shit out of an old man. I just played the video. It took me like 10 or 15 minutes. I did a play-by-play.
Yeah.
So really, I pushed him twice, but I did not. I pushed him like that. The guy in the white shirt. I mean, he pushed him hard, and I thought he got pushed over twice, like he fell on the ground twice. I made a mistake. The guy in the white Hawaiian shirt pushed him. He fell down. Then the guy in the orange shirt in the video helped him up. I misremembered. I thought the orange guy pushed him down too. He did not. He only got shoved in the ground once in the video. So, yeah. Hey, question. When I was watching that video, did Vision send a $20 donation?
He sent a $19.99.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Okay, damn it. I missed it. Fuck. All right, he did, but he did send it, though, right?
He did.
Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you, buddy. Well, I'm sorry, Visions, for missing that. Thank you for the donation. All right, Dave. Well, I appreciate you coming out, and everyone was giving Zach so much shit yesterday. Zach did come out just a little bit later after you and James came out, and remember I looked at you.
I went back in.
But you came out and you filmed the tail end of it. So I remember I was walking off camera. I said, Dave, what? I remember after I turned it off, I said, Dave, whatever I didn't get in my live, you got the tail end of it, and you said, "Oh yeah, I filmed it." So how much of it did you actually get, Dave? Did you get like the middle to the end of it?
Well, I got when I came out, he was on the ground.
Okay.
So I think got him being pulled and stumbling all over the place.
Okay, so you started filming when he was on the ground, so you got the tail end of it.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Well, whenever you make your vlog, put that footage in, because I was like, well, whatever I didn't get, Dave will get, because
the second half.
Yeah, you got the second half to the end of it. So I got
the second half of my vlog.
Oh yeah, the second half. It'll be, but that piece of footage will be like towards the end of your vlog. You know what I'm saying? Because the dinner thing was like the very last part. And he confronted me and everybody towards the end of it. Like, Zach was almost done with the fucking challenge.
Yep.
Man, what a nutcase. All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure, and I appreciate Vision sending it. I feel bad that I didn't get to see it. Fuck. I spent too much time on the video. So, but Vision says it's okay. It's just a bill I had to pay. Well, thanks, buddy. All right, Dave, I'm going to get back to the chat. Have you been watching the whole time?
Yeah, and I've been editing. I'm about ready to put up part 1 once I can get
it. Nice.
I was deleting some of the clips. I'm like, what the freak is going on?
Yeah, but do not delete the old man shit. Throw that in there.
I'm not deleting it, saying it's just doing it in the editing profile. I still got the original.
Because I'm excited. This is going to be your first long, edited, Strong Bear 19 official vlog.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like your very first one. Are you going to go back and edit all those old ones like when we first became friends? Because you were filming even back then.
I got to get the other camera out, and then I can do that one.
Okay, cool, because I was like, I'd love to see all the vlogs, because you were getting a little bit behind, too, and I was like, oh, I'm like, Dave, don't get behind like me, 10, 15, 20 vlogs behind. All right, buddy. Well, I'm looking forward to it. So you're doing 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start editing some vlogs tonight, and then whatever I don't finish tonight, after work tomorrow, after when I get home, I'm going to edit some more vlogs, so I'll get them out as quickly as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks. Thanks for you and James coming out. Zach did come out and help me. If Zach didn't come out later, because Primetime Gaming yesterday was giving him so much shit, I said, well, technically, he did come out. He just didn't come out right away. I wish... That's the only thing.
He couldn't leave because he still had the food on his plate. If he got up from the table and went outside, it would have failed the challenge.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
then go outside.
What I'm saying in Zach's defense, yeah, if you would have left the table, then those waitresses would have been like, oh, I guess they left. I guess he's done. But after he finished it, Zach actually helped me out. He came out. I said, are you still alive? He said, oh, I'm still alive. The fans helped me get the license plate because the cop was already there. And I told him, I told the officer, I said, oh, I can't get the license plate right now. I said, I ended my live, and it takes a little while to let that process. And thank God, Visions, your brother, I guess Bukaki screenshot it because Bukaki sent it to me. Adam Bachidi got a snapshot of it, and I think he put it in Zach's Discord. And then Kate had it, and she wrote it in the live chat. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
And then Zach screenshot and said, hey, Fears, it's this. And then I gave it to the police officer, and he whipped out his his notebook and put it in there and said, all I need is his license plate, and I'll take care of the rest. And I said, well, great, here it is. And that police officer was very nice. He was kind of young. I'd say, Dave, how old do you think that guy was? 26, 27-ish?
Probably.
He was in his late, not his early 20s. I'd say his late 20s. I'd say he was just starting to become a police officer. He had a flowing, like, Chip's mustache, though. Did you see that, Dave? Dave?
Yeah.
You see he had a flowing Chip's mustache. I so wanted to, say, hey, man, to lighten the mood, you got a flowing mustache. I didn't. I wanted to, but I didn't. I thought, no, I better keep it professional. I better keep it, like, hey, I'm just going to tell him the facts and just the facts, ma'am, but yeah, anyway. All right, Dave, I'll see you later. Thanks so much. I just wanted to confirm I appreciate Vision sending that $20 donation. All right, buddy. I'm going to get back to the chat, all right?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later. How dare you, Visions? You cheated me. You did $19.99. How dare you? How dare you? 20. Where's that $1.99, Matt? No, I'm just playing around. I'm just joking. Well, thank you, buddy. He says it's okay. It's just a bill I had to pay. Well, I wish I would have saw it pop up. I apologize, Visions. Thank you so much. You know what? You're a good friend, Visions. I'm going to write you a message, tell you thank you, buddy. You're a man of your word. Oh, there it is. Vision sent me a photo. Nice. All right, so I'm going to read it. I hope you don't mind. All right, 1999, he says, it's nice to put the elderly in their place from time to time, and you are more than welcome to give this money to Randy if you'd like. A bet's a bet. Hell yeah, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know what? I'm going to save this photo, and I'm going to put it in my, I have a photo album of everything that I get from my YouTuber, like my YouTube fans and my friends and stuff. Let me go to my Facebook. I forgot what I call it, Visions. It's on my Facebook. So thank you very much. I hope you don't mind if I upload that. I saved the photo when Dan, Dan gave me $15 or $20. I save the big donations, and just to show my family, my friends, like, hey, I've got fans and friends that actually give a damn about my content and give a damn about my life. And so I uploaded it. Let me go to my Facebook. The album is called, let's see, where is it? Things I've gotten from my YouTube fans and friends. And so you click on it, and it's all, so Visions, the anime bullshit shirt is in here. All the little Fears Man pins that you made me, the Fears vlog and the Fears Man mugs are in there. And then I forgot her name. The girl that does the Tommy NC 2010 comic books. I forgot her name. She sent me some drawings of the initial drawings, like the pencil drawings of Fears Man. I said, hey, do you mind if I put that in my album on my Facebook? And she's like, oh yeah, go for it, Fears. I said, send me all those. So they're in here. Let's see, what else is in here? Then I took a photo. Oh, and then Visions, you sent me a photo of, remember, you did a post, and I sent you some autographs, and you said, wow, can't believe a celebrity sent not one, but two autographs. Thanks, FearsMan26. So I screenshot that because I'll admit, me and Visions are friends now, but you blocked me from your Instagram. I understand I was posting too much. I hope one day I can follow you again on Instagram, Visions. I hope. I hope you unblock me one day, buddy. I'm waiting until he does, because the next time I follow you on Instagram, Visions, I promise I will not bug the hell out of you. But I just kept sending him too many messages, and I was tagging him. I promise I will not tag you in anything, Visions, if you unblock me on Instagram. So this was before. So I hope one day you'll unblock me and I can follow you, because I loved your Instagram, man. You had all your artwork and all your photos of the shirts and stuff up. So I'm not trying to rush you. Whenever you feel fit to unblock me on Instagram, Visions, I would appreciate it. So that's in there. And then let's see, what else is in here? All the Fears Man stickers that Visions made, where he had me in my Hawaiian shirt, and then I pretty much anything I've bought off of Visions' website, I took a photo of it. Then I took all the thumbnails of every single live stream that me and Zach did, and I put those thumbnails. And then a fan actually came to my dad's funeral, and I took a photo with him saying thank you for coming to my, and I guess he was a fan that watches from the shadows. And I remember him showing up at my dad's wake, and he tapped me on the shoulder and said, Fears, you don't know me, but I got all of your information about your dad's wake and his funeral, because me and my brother posted it on our Facebooks, because a lot of our friends and family and church family and all that wanted to go to my dad's wake and his funeral, we said, anyone that wants to come, here's the information. And he showed up, and I said, I really appreciate you showing up. I said, I don't know who you are. And he was like, oh, he's like, I've said hello once or twice in your live chat. But he goes, mainly I just watch from the shadows. And if you look in the album, the guy's got long hair, and he's wearing a gray shirt. And I said, oh, thanks, man. I said, I appreciate you showing up. He goes, well, I know how much you love your dad, Fears, and I just wanted to pay my respects. And I said, oh, hey, I appreciate it. And then I've got a bunch of photos of, like, memes that people have sent me over the years. And then I've got my fake YouTube play button, because you know as well as I know, I'm not ever gonna get a YouTube play button. A bunch of memes are in there, and then a bunch of photos that some of the fans have took over the year of some of my live streams and some memes, and then I've got the painting that's up there, Visions, the black and white painting of me. I showed it in a live, and someone screenshotted that, and I put that in there. And then the knife. I took a photo of the knife that Nancy got me, so that's in here. And then all the Adam the Woo shit, and then I got all the thumbnails, almost every thumbnail of John Fears the Squirrel, in the album. I'll have to add some recent ones in there, but I've got a lot of them. And then what else? I've got pictures of me and Zach and Dave in there, and then I took some photos of Adam the Woo, all the flowers and stuff that was in his in his front yard. I took some photos of that, and I took some photos of all the gifts that we put down on Adam's front doorstep. I took some photos. That's in there. So it's just a collection of YouTube stuff that I've done, or people have gave to me, or fans, or if Dave or Zach have given me. It's a album for all that. I got a bunch of memes in there. A lot of good stuff. I don't know who made this, but it's a picture of a coffee cup on a table with a morning sunrise, and I guess someone wrote one of my favorite quotes: "With every new day, there's hope to be the best version of yourself." That's true. It's very true. So, I will add that photo. I will add that photo of that donation, Visions, in that album. So, hell yeah. Oh yeah. But thank you so much, 1999. That was a good year. Thank you so much for that super chat donation. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Cheers. Cheers. There you are. And Tokes, do you mind if I use that "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" thing? Tokes, if you say no, I will not make that Christmas video. But when Christmas rolls around, I would really love to make that video. Do you mind, Tokes? If you say no, I will not bring it up. So I thought I would ask your permission, Tokes. I don't even know how I got it. I think you were on some live, someone recorded it, and I think Pixel sent it to me. I can't even remember how I got it. I got it in someone's Discord before I stopped going into Discords. So someone sent it to me, or I downloaded it out of something like that. I can't fucking remember. So yeah. So Tokes, let me know if I can use it. It's great. It has like a southern accent, like "'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was staring, not even a mouse." And I fucking lost my mind. I was like, this is great. This is amazing. I'm like, I'll do like a Southern Christmas, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" video. I'm like, Tokes will fucking love it. The fans will love it. I'm like, it'll be fucking great. It'll be great. It'll be great. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Lord. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. Lantern wants another crown check. Well, I just did one, Lantern, but Lantern, I will do another crown check for you. Lantern, let's see here. Whole Milk is 9th. Strong Bear 19 is 8th. Tokes is 7th. 6 is D-Man. RV Stunner is 5. Punk Rock 4th. Mama Bear 06 is 3rd. Lantern is 2nd. And because of that super chat donation, and because Visions is a big fan and a friend, coming in hot, number 1 is Lord Visions. Hell yeah. Sweet. There it is. Let's see. Mama Bear says, "Hi, Visions. Hello, dear sister Tina." Tina has a brother and a sister everywhere, all through the community. Tina, I wish you could have came with us. I'd like to see Tina. You leave my brother alone. Tina gets up, takes a cup of coffee, launches it into that old man's face. Tina, you should have been there. Like, oh yeah, what? You're gonna make fun of Fears? Well, what do you think about this? And take the coffee and blast it right into the guy's face. Tina, you would have did that. So yeah. Oh, let's see. Vision says, "Oh, I didn't even know you were blocked. I just hated getting DMs there. I'm like, oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, because I understand Visions, because I was DMing you in the Discord, and I was DMing you on Instagram. That's a lot of messages, so I get it. From now on, I will just DM you, in the Discord like everybody else. But thank you for unblocking me. As soon as you unblock me, I will re-follow you on Instagram, my friend. Toke says, how sweet. Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Let's see. Pixel says, can I get a drawing of the old man pointing his finger in your face, Fears? Oh, absolutely, Pixel. Where's my book? Where's the podcast book? Where's that? Oh, shit, it's over there. I was like, where the fuck did I put it? There it is. Absolutely, Pixel. Pixel, we're almost done. We are, let's see. Because I've been taking a break, Pixel, I only did this one to let you guys know officially what happened yesterday, because Larry was lying his ass off. Fears beat the shit out of an old man. I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm like, are you fucking nuts? Larry just hates me. The feeling is mutual. So, Pixel, this is how much I've written. This is how much... Hang on. We don't have much to go. That's all we have left, Pixel. And then on the back, I'm going to put the date of when I actually finished the podcast book. Because if you look, May 16th, 2026 is when I started. So it didn't take me long to fill this up. It's pretty good. I'm sorry, not May. March. Excuse me. I misread that. March 16th, 2026. March. Excuse me. I misread it. So I'll probably finish this by the end of May. Either end of May or beginning of July. We'll see. So I'm gonna sign my name. Do maybe another Fears quote right here. And then put the ending date of when I actually finished it and the book is closed. So yeah. And Pixel, I'm not going to cut that red thing off because it is a book saver. And now I'm past that, so now it doesn't get in my damn way, So, yeah. Anyway, Visions, I appreciate you unblocking me on Instagram. Let's see, stream coming from his ears. Oh, Steam. Steam coming. Absolutely. I'm a little tired. I'm sorry. I promise. I can read, you guys. I'm a little tired. Toke says, Fears, I don't care at all. Go nuts. Go ballistic. Oh, thank God. So around Christmas time, you're going to have a dramatized reading from Tokes of A Night Before Christmas. Hell yeah. Nice. That's awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be good. Pixel says, what's up, Lampster? Tell your mom Happy Mother's Day, Tokes. Okay, yes. I already gave my Mother's Day speech, but Visions, I hope your mom had a good Mother's Day. I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. I hope you and Bukaki got her some nice gifts. Bukaki told me that he, even though Bukaki and you are not really into the Christian stuff, I know your mom is. And Bukaki told me the other night, because he called me and was like, Fears, are you all right? And I kind of told him what happened about the crazy old man. And then he told me, hey, Fears, you should get your Blu-rays by May 11th or 12th. I said, I will check the fan. I'm checking the fan mail tomorrow. And then I kind of told him what happened. And I said, hey, are you and your brother are going to do anything for your mom? He goes, yeah, because we're going to do something for our mom. He goes, I got my mom some Christian gifts. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I'm like, she'll like that. So that's cool. Happy Mother's Day, Tina. Did Dave and James do anything nice for you? I hope so. Let's see. Draw a picture of you having sex with the old guy's wife in front of him. I can do that. She's kind of crusty, Visions, I don't know. I want to do it for Pixel, but really, Visions, let's be honest. Would Fears have sex with that crotchety, crusty old woman? She was a bitch. So sorry, buddy. Pixel, I can't draw that. I will draw the old man, doing that. He almost hit me in the face with his finger. He's like, hey, you. And I'm like, get your finger out of my fucking face. Oh, I wasn't livid, but I was pissed. And I was like, if this guy punches me, it's on. Because I was always taught, don't start a fight. But my dad always said, John, if anyone, like, pushes you or punches you, like, lay their ass out. So the only reason why I didn't lay the guy out is I didn't want to go to jail. I did what he did. If he pushed me, I pushed him back. If he would have punched me, though, it would have been on. I was trying to think logically because I didn't want to go to jail. So, yeah. Anyway. Mama Bear says, no, not yet. Well, hey, you know what? I'm going to call Dave and tell him to do something for Mother's Day. Because, Tina, you deserve it. David, we're going to have a serious chat. David. David.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, I just read in the chat, Vision said, Happy Mother's Day, Tina. Did Dave and James do anything nice for you? And Tina says, not yet. Are you guys going to do something nice for Tina today or tomorrow? Or what are you guys doing?
We're actually, because my mom was born on Mother's Day.
Oh, nice.
We usually do everything together at once.
Oh, that's good. What are you guys going to do something tomorrow or what?
Probably Wednesday.
Okay.
Born on the 14th.
Well, hey.
And we usually try and combine everything together for dinner.
Well, that's good. So you guys have fun on Wednesday. Tell Grandma Phillips Happy Mother's Day from me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and tell Tina Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah.
My mom loved her gift. You know the thing cut out of glass, Dave. She got a little teary-eyed. Because she misses my dad. And I was like, well, I miss Dad too. But I'm like, this is one of your favorite photos of you and Dad. I'm like, this is when you guys were tired and you guys were traveling together. It's one of your most epic adventures, the Lake of the Ozarks. And you guys were on a ferry boat and stuff. And my mom's like, oh, yeah, it's great. But, I just miss him. I said, well, I mean, I miss him too. I'm like, I think a lot about him, I said, Mom, you have to think of the good times. Think of the good times. And she goes, oh, I do. I said, well, that's good. But she loved it, Dave. She loved it.
I'm glad to hear that.
I just wanted to make sure you were doing something for your mom and for Tina. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I always do. Because of the timing, it's always...
Yeah.
Every year, my mom's birthday falls right on Mother's Day.
Well, tell
just like that birthday does.
Yeah. So not only tell your mom Happy Mother's Day for me, but tell your mom Happy Birthday. So hell yeah.
Oh yeah. I used to get in trouble at school because I always made a birthday card on Mother's Day time. They're like, "Hey, you're supposed to get my Mother's Day card." My mom had to come in and go, "He knows my birthday.
Yeah.
I was born on Mother's Day."
Well, I would have just told my friends at school. I've been like, no, I'm not lying. It's my mom's birthday, so I'm going to get my mom a birthday card, and I'm going to get my mom a Mother's Day card, and you guys can just mind your own business because my mom's birthday is on Mother's Day.
It was the teachers.
Oh, well, see, that's even worse. If the teachers thought, like...
They're like, you're supposed to do a Mother's Day card.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'd be like, one, it's none of the teacher's business. Two, I would have been like, no, I didn't forget about my mom's birthday. I wouldn't have told the teacher off. I would have just corrected her and said, no, I didn't forget about my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is on Mother's Day. That's why I'm buying my mom both a Mother's Day card and a birthday card. Because it's none of their business, Dave. I'm like, my mom's birthday is on that holiday, so I'm going to get her two different cards. I'm going to get her a Mother's Day card and a birthday card. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just buy them two separate cards. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit?
Well, this was when I was a kid, and my mom came in and was like, I was born on Mother's Day, and he knows it.
Yeah.
Why he was doing that.
Exactly. Well,
they're trying to make me make something, even though I'm trying to do something special for my mom.
Yeah.
Like, hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that was part of the story. I was like, I can hear you.
Yeah. No, to the teacher's like, hello.
Hey, Dave, those photos that you sent me were really cool. I've never seen you in a shirt and tie. And Tina was in a very nice dress when you went to James's prom and stuff, and you guys were helping out. Those were some nice photos, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Looking like James Bond style, with the tie, man, and looking pretty awesome, buddy. Pretty sweet.
Stuff back on tomorrow for the graduations.
Oh, nice. The name's Phillips. David Phillips. Don't mess with me. Or
No,
the,
it's Bear. Wrong Bear.
yeah, I was about to do that. But like, the name's Phillips. Dave Phillips. But just call me Strong Bear. And all of a sudden you pull out your fucking Aston Martin and shit and fucking hightail it down the highway and shit and like da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I watch too much James Bond. But he's the man, Dave. He's the man.
I've been watching James Bond ever since the beginning of it. And
Me too.
my favorite part at the time
Oh yeah.
was the gadget. But Craig brought it more about the character.
Yeah. The gadgets are pretty sweet. Dave, which one? You already know my two favorite. I've got three in this order: Moonraker, Casino Royale, and then Dr. No, because Dr. No was the very first one. Now it's changed, Dave. I like Casino Royale, but now my three favorites, ever since Daniel Craig made that fucking Spectre movie, holy shit, I fucking love Spectre. Not only is it a good action film, that fucking watch, man. A real one will cost you probably $2,000-$3,000, but they make kind of cheesy fake ones, like our replicas. I want to get a replica of that watch, and I found one on eBay for like $160, and I was like, that may have to be Fierce's birthday present. I may have to a gift from Fierce to Fierce. I need that watch. That watch is fucking bitchin', man. I love that fucking watch. I don't care if it's real or not. I just want it. One, as my newest prop. Two, I'm old school. I don't mind looking at my time on my phone. But sometimes when I'm out and about, I like to just look, at my watch. I like wearing watches. That's really the only type of jewelry that men kind of still wear is a watch. I'm not into piercing my ears and men wearing necklaces and all that bullshit. But when I was a teen, I wore those wristbands, those sweatbands or whatever, whatever the hell they were. Yeah. I wore those all the time in my skater phase, which did not last long because I'm not that much of a skater. I fell on my ass not once, but a bunch, So I wore those for a while. Then once I put all the wristbands away, I was like, fuck all this shit. I'm just going to wear a watch, So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dave,
Now, you do know there is another Casino Royale movie.
Yes.
In the 70s.
I've seen them both.
Which is a comedy James Bond movie.
Yeah, so I've seen them both. I've seen the actual, proper James Bond Casino Royale with Daniel Craig, and I've seen the goofy one. So now my three favorite ones, it used to be Royale and Dr. No and Moonraker, but now it's in this order. Moonraker, Spectre, and then Dr. No. Dave, what's your favorite James Bond film?
Oh, I always liked Moonraker.
Moonraker is the shit. I love Moonraker. It's so good.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, that one's good. It's not my favorite, but it's good. I mean, it's a very enjoyable watch.
The other ones have brought more into the character.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And they better never take away. Like when I'm 70, he better still be driving around that Aston Martin, man. Because that's part of the character. You can't have James Bond without that fucking car. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
Well, early he was driving the Lotus.
Yeah, and the Lotus, it was all right. But I'm like, when I'm 70, they better still have him driving the Aston Martin. Not only is it a kick-ass car, it's got a nice, silver paint to it, and the lines are nice. The lines are crisp on the car. But to suddenly change his car, I'd be like, that's bullshit. You can't have fucking James Bond without, MI6. You can't have him without the car. You can't have him without the vodka martini shaking him not stirred. And certainly you can't have him with a bunch of, hot-ass chicks.
Yep.
You take any one of those away.
That's actually where it's basically a prequel.
Yeah.
Which shows the origin of the vodka martini shaken not stirred.
Yeah, what I'm saying is if you take any of those aspects away from James Bond, well, then you might as well not make a fucking movie about him because that's part of the character. That's like saying... Fears, you can never make a Fears vlogs without my legendary hat. You take away the hat, you take a piece of Fears away. I'm like, no, that would never fucking happen, never in a billion years. Anyway, I'll let you go, Dave. I'm gonna get back to the chat.
No problem.
All right. I just wanted to make sure. But shout out to Visions, 1999. Hell yeah. All right. I'll see you later, buddy.
Peace.
All right. Well, that's good. At least Dave. So they're not doing anything today, but at least on Wednesday, Dave said, Grandma Bear, Grandma Phillips, and Tina Bear. They're all going on a nice Wednesday outing dinner. That'll be nice. That'll be really nice. Very cool. All right. Let's get to the chat. Sorry they didn't do anything for your Mother's Day, Tina. You're too sweet. Tina's so sweet. But you know what? They are going to do something. I wonder if the old man was having PS... Maybe. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Joey says, call Zach. I will call him in a minute. I'll call him in a minute. A goofy James Bond movie. Oh, hell yeah, Visions. I would love to play James Bond. I think Fears is too goofy to play him, but I am an actor. I'm not a very good actor. I never said I was a good actor, but you know what? Instead of James Bond, I could totally see myself playing Q. You know, the guy that gives him all the gadgets. That would be fucking cool to play. If they asked me to play James Bond, I'd be like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be at all good at this, but I'll give it a go, you know? I need to lose all of this first. Because I don't want to be looking fat in that nice tuxedo. And it can't be a tie. James Bond wears a fucking bow tie, man. I like bow ties better than actual ties. At Eric's wedding, I was wearing, what was I wearing? I can't remember if I wore a bow tie to Eric's wedding. I think I did. Anyway. All right. Let's get back to it. All right, so Pixel wanted the old guy pointing his finger at me. All right, let's do it. And then I'll call Zach. All right. Nope, where's my pen? Ah. Did my pen fall on the floor? Where's my pen? Hang on. Where the hell did I put my pen? Oh, here it is. I was like, where the fuck is it? All right, here we go. Okay. I'm trying to remember how... So that guy had the glasses. And he kind of had a little bit of a comb over. So, all right, so there's the comb over. Pixel... There's the steam. He's steaming. There's the steam. I'm going to make him a fat piece of shit because he is a piece of shit. I made him pretty fat. Pretty fat. There's his finger, doing the point. And then here's Fears in his hat. There's my hat. And here's me saying, get your finger out of my fucking face. Get your finger out of my face. There it is. There you are. All right, cool. There we are. I'm going to use the restroom. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. So there we are. 2 minutes. And yes, Larry, I am going to wash my hands. It doesn't matter if I go number 1 or number 2. I always wash my hands, Larry, because Larry's like, yeah, he didn't wash his hands. Fuck you, Larry. Oh, man. Oh, God, I'm getting tired. Fucking hell. All right. Ooh. Oh, shit. All right. Let's see. What are we doing here? He's probably touching his wiener right this second. Nope. No. I wish a woman was touching my wiener visions, but I haven't found her yet. But hopefully one day a woman will touch my wiener again. They have before, just not in a long time. So there it is. There it is. All right. Shout out to the 11 people watching. I appreciate it, my friends. Was touching my wiener. Yep. Yo, Mr. Lantern. Oh, Lantern, you're too late. You're too late, Lantern. I'm back. So no tomatoes, Lantern. All right, let's move on. Thank you for the 6 likes, my friends. All right, let's move on. All right. All right, so now we're going to do the top 10 memories with my mom. So here we are. And I've got some recent memories. Lantern, don't even go there. Don't even go there, Lantern. Lantern, you're too late. Lantern. See, now Lantern's doing the tomatoes now. Lantern, you should have done the tomatoes while I was gone, Lantern. But now Lantern's doing all the, you know. Let's see. Vision says, do you pee hands-free? That's none of your business, Visions. Just let it dangle and kind of, you know, squat over the bowl. Again, it's none of your business. Fears would never, I would never say any of that stuff. All right. So here you go. Top 10 memories with my mom. So, top 10 memories with my mom. Again, there's more memories than 10, but this will be pretty easy because I've got lots of memories with my mom. Memories with my mom. All right, number one. Number one is a recent one. Me, my mom, and Shelton on my vacation. We went out to Cracker Barrel, and I got some photos of me and Shelton and my mom. And then where else did we go? We went. My mom doesn't like emos. So yeah. Now I will say that, Visions, I do not sit and pee. Beer stands up. I'll give you that. So I stand up. Let's see. Where else did we go? I went to... My mom doesn't like White Castle, so I went to White Castle and Emos by myself. But I took my mom to some of her favorite... Ruby Tuesdays. So we went to Ruby Tuesdays together. So I actually did 2 Ruby Tuesdays visits. One by myself for the vlog and one with my mom. And then we took Shelton to Cracker Barrel. That was his first time there, and that was fun. And then we went, I did not vlog. We went to the donut shop, that Donut Delight place. So, anytime that I hung out with my mom and Shelton, that was a good memory. So, the first one, Cracker Barrel with my mom. Cracker Barrel with my mom and Shelton. Number 2, Easter, because it was me, my brother's wife, Shelton, my mom. So Easter 2026, that was a very good memory. So Easter. That was a good Easter, 2026. Let's see, what else? What else? Some of the greatest memories was when my mom came to church camp with me, and my mom had 2 jobs. My mom was a counselor, and she had 4 or 5 girls in her log cabin, and she was a counselor. And then my mom, some years she would come as the camp cook. Other years she would come as a camp counselor, whatever the church needed. So, always having my mom at church camp, that was some fond memories. Very fond memories. So, my mom and me at my church camp. I'm going to do that as my third one. Mom and me at church camp. That was always a lot of fun. All right. I ran out of room. Pixel, I'm going to put some of it here, and then I'm going to loop it up and put some of it here. So, yeah. All right, so number 1, Cracker Barrel with Mom and Shelton. Easter 2026. Mom and Me at church camp. When me and my mom threw my brother and his wife a wedding reception party. Me, my mom, and my aunts and my uncles, we all put it together and we all set it up. And you guys saw the video. So my brother's wedding reception. That was a lot of fun with my mom. So my brother's wedding reception. My mom also likes Halloween. Not as much as I do, but I remember as a kid, great memories. I would either earn all my allowance money, and I would take my allowance money and buy my costume. Or sometimes I got really creative, and my mom helped me make a Halloween costume. So, making Halloween costumes with my mom. That's number 5. Number 6, anytime me, my mom, my brother, my American grandma, my British grandma, and my dad, and all any England trip, because my mom wanted me to see both my British culture and my American culture. So any of those, I'm just going to put any England trip with my mom. That's number 6. So any England trip. See, number 7, Christmas, when, I don't know what year it was, when we first got, before Enzo, we had a nice white lab called Penny, and the reason why we called Penny, me, my dad, my brother said, hey, Mom, and Santa brought Penny, I said, Mom, because Santa brought Penny, I said, you should name her. And my mom named our dog Penny. So I remember I came down the stairs, me and my brother, my mom and dad were already, my mom was making pancakes, so we ate pancakes and waffles. And then said, hey, after we eat breakfast, we're going to open up the gifts. I want to say this was early 90s, 91, 92, 93-ish, somewhere in there. And so we ate, and I remember vividly, at the back of the Christmas tree, there was a basket with a bunch of dog food in it, and there was a letter from Santa saying, I couldn't wrap this gift. It's at the top of the stairs. And so we opened up all our gifts, and my dad saved this for last. And he goes, let's go find out what's upstairs. So my dad went upstairs. Me and my brother were at the foot of the stairs, and we look up, and Penny came flying down the stairs, and on the last step, she came flying down the stairs, and she jumped into my arms. I shit you not. That's one of my favorite Christmas presents, one of my favorite moments. My mom was at the foot of the stairs with us. I think that was Christmas, I want to say it's 91 or 92. I got Penny very young. So that's a great moment. That's number 7. So the Christmas we got Penny. That was a very good memory of me and my mom. Let's see. Number 8. Let me see here. Let's see. Vision says, you know what fears I stand when I poop? There you go. I didn't really want to know that, but good to know. I sit down when I pee, when I wake up because of the... Okay, there you go. Quit hiding, Triple. Is he? Is he hiding? Oh, shit. Let's see. Come out of your hiding spot, Triple. Yeah, that's true, Lantern, because usually you and Triple, you guys are the culprits with the fucking tomatoes. Now, see, it's all coming to light now. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. It's good to treat yourself. It is. Every night, I'm a camp cook. There you go, museum. All right, number 8. Let's see. What else? What's another good... when my mom helped me move down here. You know, she helped me set everything up. That was very nice of her. So, my mom helping me move down was very nice of her, very sweet. Number 9, I hope you guys don't judge me. It wasn't really a good moment, but I'm glad I was there to help my mom through it. Whenever my dad died, I said, Mom, whatever you want. Well, actually, I don't know. This is top 10 memories with my mom. Yeah, you know what? I want all of these to be good memories, because that wasn't a good memory. I was glad I was there to help my mom get through my dad's death and all that, but it's not a good memory, because no funeral is a good memory, so I was glad that I helped my mom through it. Let's see. I need two more good memories. Let's see what else. Let's see here. There's so many good ones. Oh, when my mom and my dad drove down to Arizona to watch me graduate college. That was a great time. So that was a good memory. So college, graduation. That's number 9. Number 10. Let's see here. I'm just going to say for number 10, any Thanksgiving or any Christmas we had, because my mom always made it special. She was always cooking. She would do an elaborate Thanksgiving dinner. Tons of, my grandma would too. My mom would make the mashed potatoes and the turkey and the corn and all the trimming and all the dressings. My grandma would make her famous pumpkin pies, sugar cookies. It was all, so any Thanksgiving and Christmas, I have wonderful memories of me and my mom. So that's number 10. Any Thanksgiving or Christmas. There we are. All right. What's next? What is next, my friends? Oh, man. Oh, Lord. I apologize for my yawns. All right. Thank you for the 6 likes. I really appreciate that. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Best mom films. Let's see here. I don't know too many movies that focusing on moms, but Visions we cannot deny. The very first one, Friday the 13th. Kill her, mommy. Get her, mommy. So that's on the list. So best mom films. So best mom films. Number 1, Friday the 13th. Mrs. Voorhees, just wanted to punish all those irresponsible counselors, my friends. How dare they? How dare they? They make love and drink beer and smoke pot while Jason Voorhees was swimming. I don't know why they're bitching and moaning. Because he didn't drown, because obviously he came back in part 2 and killed Alice. So there you are. Number 2, let's see here. Oh, that's a good one, Vision. Psycho. Mother is talking to you. Yes, mother. That's right. Psycho. Norman Bates style. They didn't just make 1, they made 4 of those fuckers. I like number 1 and number 2. 3 and 4, they're okay. So, yeah, absolutely. Psycho. Psycho. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. Psycho. I'm going to try to come up with 10 of them. Let's see. Oh, yes. D-Man. I've watched bits of it. No more hangers. Mommy Dearest. I have it over here. I just haven't watched it all yet. So, Mommy Dearest. Absolutely. The stuff I've seen. Visions, what's the name of the movie where the mother comes out and chops off the guy's head in the white, what is it, like a white van or a white car? Isn't it just Mother's Day? I think that's what it is. I've only seen bits of that, and I laughed my fucking ass off. That one's on the list. It absolutely is on the list. What the fuck is the name of that movie? I think it's just Mother's Day. I think so. Oh yeah. Mother's Day, 1980, right there. Yep. So I'm gonna put down Mother's Day. So Mommy Dearest. Mother's Day. She either chops off the guy's head or one of her sons chops off the guy's head in the fucking white car. And I'm like, damn. Like, you're such a good boy for killing that person. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? It was hilarious. I need to watch the rest of it. Let's see. So Mother's Day, Psycho, Mommy Dearest, Friday the 13th. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Bates Motel. Because that's a TV series. D-Man. So yeah, that counts. Bates Motel. I've watched a couple of episodes of that, and it's actually pretty good. I mean, I haven't watched it all. I want to get it some point and watch it. It actually is really good. Bates Motel. So that was number 5. What's another one? That's a good one, D-Man. Carrie. Let's see. Let me Google it. I know Larry gives me shit every time I Google a top 10, but, you know, sometimes I need some help. You know, Fears can't do it all, you know. I came up with a couple here. I like when the fans come up with a couple movies, too, to help me do my top 10s. Let's see. Mom films. Or mom movies. Mom movies. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go to images. Oh, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Yep, that's a good one. Don't tell. I got Keith Coogan's autograph up here. Don't tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. That's a good one. And then let's see here. Serial Mom. Where have you guys seen that one? The Serial Mom. She dresses like someone from the 1950s or 1960s. And you're like, oh, you're wearing white. And then she pulls out a kitchen knife and kills like her neighbor or something. Serial Mom, that's a good one. Serial Mom. It's a good one. I need 2 more. Let's see.
Calling Mom, Sal Other.
Oh! No, don't call Mom. Oh my gosh, Siri heard me say Mom a bunch of times and it almost called my mom. Oh my God. I better put it on airplane mode so Siri doesn't hear me say Mom again. Holy shit. My God. I was like, it's getting late. I'm like, I don't want to call my mom this late. I called my mom 3.5 hours ago. That was funny. All right. I need 2 more. Let's see here. Serial Mom was number 8. Let's see. What else? What's another good movie? You know what? I'm going to say Home Alone, you know, with Kevin's mom, Home Alone. Home Alone. That counts because she's one of the most famous moms in film history. You know, Kevin's mom, you know, from Home Alone. And she was kind of a shitty mom because she, she left her son at home at Christmas. Not once, but twice. Because that's the only ones I'll watch. Home Alone 1 is awesome. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, is awesome. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they remade Home Alone. All that is fucking crap garbage. It's fucking terrible. I'm just like, fuck this shit. All right. Let's see. Number 10. Let's see. What else? Let me go to Google and find number 10. Let's see here. Home Alone I actually thought of by myself. Let's see. What's another? Serial Mom, Home Alone. Let's see. I got Friday the 13th. Let's see here. What's another good one? Oh, Mr. Mom with Michael Keaton. Mr. Mom. That's a good one. Mr. Mom. That counts. Mr. Mom. There you go. All right, there's my 10 right there. There it is. Awesome. Yo! What's up? What's up, Lark? Good to see you. John Waters' best film. Oh, yeah. Serial Mom. Serial Mom's great. And you know what? I had no idea that he even directed that. I've seen it, but I didn't know that he directed it. All right, what's next? So let's see. We did Mother's Day. I did all the Larry lying his ass off bullshit and all that crap. We did the best mom movies. We did the top 10 mom memories, which I could have went on forever, but those were 10 good ones. I'm going to do one more movie review, and then I'm going to call it quits. So I'm going to review Congo, and I'm going to save the review of Cinderella for later, my friends. So there we are. Put this over here. And we'll get to the top 10 Star Wars films later. So I'm going to review this, and then I've been going on for 2 hours and 36 minutes. That's a good place to stop. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Again, thank you guys for coming to Fears' defense while Larry was doing all that, and he should have been doing this. He should have zipped his old ass motherfucking lip. That's right. So I appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. If Bukkaki's fan mail comes tomorrow, I'm going to do a live because I owe it to Bukkaki, because every single time Visions has sent me something, you know, I've done a big Zoom Visions unboxing, so I would be a fucking dick if I didn't do it for Bukkaki. So Bukkaki, if I get it tomorrow, wherever it comes, he said I should get it tomorrow or on the 12th at the latest. I will do a live, and I'll do a big unboxing, and I cannot wait. It's going to be good. And then I'm going to buy my Spooky Empire tickets very, very, very soon. Dave, have you bought those yet? This is going to be a me, Dave, and James extravaganza. Zach's not going. He changed his mind. And me and Zach are going to take a break because we need a break from each other because we don't want to butt heads anymore. It was so funny. Yesterday, me and Zach did not fight. I didn't fight with Dave, James, no one. All day we had, that was a really fun time. The only one that started shit was that crazy old ass motherfucker guy, you know? And we did some lives on the boat. You know, we did some streaming lives on the boat, which I didn't think we were going to get, because when we stepped on, I said, hey, is it okay if I do a live stream? And the guys, and one of the crew directors, I shit you not, you can ask Zach, Larry, in case you think I'm lying. The crew director said, good luck with that. He goes, we almost have no internet. And I was like, oh, damn. So we were on the deck, and I said, you know what, Zach, fuck it, I'm going to try. And I went live, and I said, Zach, real quick, do a live. I said, before we pull out too far. Dave told me, because we were only 4 miles out, I guess there was a cell phone tower close by. And Dave said, because we went like this, if this is the boat, it would go like this for about, I don't know, maybe an hour, and then it would turn around, go back down this way, and we just kept circling like that. A big-ass circle. But it was still fun. And I've never been on a cruise, and I got some pictures, and by the way, let me show you the photos. Let me show you the photos that I got. So I got the view of the ship, the inside, another view of the ship. I mean, a view of the outside. I took a picture of my lunch, another picture of my lunch, and then all the guys, you know, just hanging out. We had such a blast. It was so much fun. Another picture of me and the guys. A third picture of me and the guys. A picture of the menu. Another picture of the menu. And then I believe Vic made all these. Vic made some memes. Visions, I was fucking Visions, you're still the master of the memes. Vic is pretty good too, but Visions, you are still the master of the fucking memes. Vic made this Titanic one of me pointing, and there's the iceberg. I was fucking losing my goddamn mind. Then Vic made this one. That was pretty good. And then, you ready for this, Visions? Jaws, Bruce the Shark. Look at this. That was great. Oh my god. And then I took a picture of the steak challenge. Then I took a picture of my steak. Now, Vic, I was falling asleep, right? Vic made this this meme. This is one of my favorite memes. This is great. Vic made a meme of me falling asleep in my... so this is not actually, this is a meme, but I loved it. And then here's a picture of that guy's license plate. Yeah, so troll the shit out of that guy. There he is. There's his license plate. Troll the shit out of that old man. How dare he? And then this is a meme. Vic made this. Zach, doing the challenge. That was a great meme. And that was it. So, got a couple of good memes. Got a good couple of photos. It was pretty nice. Pretty nice, my friends. Lantern's going nuts in the chat. Let's see. Peace, deuces, over and out. Shunk, all right, bye. Well, I'm not yet, Lantern. I'm almost done. Fuck Savage Batman. That's what his name is. That's fucking Batman's little fucking minion friend. And that guy's, like, real young. So, Batman, you're fucking weird. Fuck Pick Rob Vlogs. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck Cyrax. Fuck the trolls. These are all true statements, Lantern. Fuck the haters. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck the weirdo. Fuck the rejects. Fuck the troublemakers. Lantern, I could not have stated it better myself, my friends. Couldn't have said it any better. Yeah. So, we're going to do this last movie review, and then I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to make some dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. Because I need to eat dinner before I watch a movie and before I start editing. And then I'm going to take a nap, and then I'm going to mosey on off to work. So there it is. All right, Congo. Very good movie if you haven't seen it. So, Congo. It has Ernie Hudson in it, so a fellow Ghostbuster. Let's see. Congo, lots of action. Danger. Excitement. Lots of animals in it. Lots of animals. There's a little bit of sci-fi in it. So I would say the best way to describe it is action adventure with a dash of sci-fi. So action adventure with a small dash of sci-fi in it. I do recommend it. I do. Recommend it. And I need to get it on Blu-ray. Absolutely, because I love this movie. It was a really good watch. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I do recommend it. I'm going to give it a solid 9.8 out of 10. And my two favorite scenes is when they escape from the jungle and they're safe. This guy is a scientist, and he teaches. It's actually this scene right here. He teaches Amy how to do sign language, and he says it in sign language to Amy. He says, "Amy, you saved me, from the killer gorillas." And then she picks up some flowers and gives it to Peter, him, and he says, "Thank you." And then she says, "I love you," and he goes, "I love you too, Amy." I thought that was a very nice scene. So, Peter speaking to Amy at the very end. So, Peter and Amy scene. because the killer gray apes almost kill Peter, and just the way he goes, Amy, and he gives her a hug and says, "You saved me," like, I appreciate it, thank you, I love our friendship. So the Peter and Amy scene is probably my second favorite scene. And without a doubt, my favorite scene is when they finally find the lost city of diamonds. Tim Curry's in it. His character dies, and they're trying to get all these diamonds out of this diamond mine in this forbidden lost city. And all these killer gray apes, like 30 or 40 of them, come out of nowhere. And the humans, the apes are attacking the humans, and the humans are trying to kill the gray killer apes. And she has a laser, and she's lasering the shit out of all the killer apes. He has a gun. He's shooting them. I think it's a 9mm Visions. He's got a machine gun, and he's just like just fucking blasting away. So, the Lost City. That's without a doubt, my favorite scene. Because then after they kill all the killer apes, then a volcano strikes, and they have to run down the side of the mountain because lava is right behind them, and it's coming fast. So he picks up Amy, runs out of the Lost Temple. Her and him trip, and then Amy reaches out for his hand, and he grabs her hand, and so that's why he said, "Oh, Amy, you saved me," and then he gets out of there. But that whole scene is without a doubt, my favorite scene. So the Lost City of Diamonds is by far my favorite scene. It was epic. So, City of Diamonds is without a doubt my favorite scene. It was so good. Visions, I'm telling you, if you've never seen this, it's so good. Loved it. There's everything. It's action, adventure, a little bit of sci-fi in it. He's talking to Amy, and a lot of bullets flying there. A couple good kills. Hang on, let me put that down. A few good kills in the film. Let's see here. It's a solid watch. So, Visions, if you haven't seen this, check it out. I'm going to refer this to you and your brother, Bukkake, and Punk Rock, and Vic, because you guys are always giving me suggestions. It's a solid watch. Solid watch, my friends. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Punk Rock, you're still here. Punk Rock, I just suggested this to Visions and to Vic and to Bukkake. Punk Rock, I'm going to say to you and Visions, if you haven't seen this is a good watch. Pretty solid watch. All right. I think that's a good place to stop. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat. D-Man says, hello, Museum. Fuck the ducks. That was Museum saying that. $700 eggs are precious. Oh, nice. There you go. How much do you pay for a haircut? Depends on who I go to. If I go to Great Clips, then it's $24.99, $25 with tax. That black guy that cuts my hair, he charges $40. So sometimes I jump back and forth. So yeah, back and forth. Why did Cinderella get a 10? No, you're lying. You're lying, Museum. I have yet to rate this. I did not give it a 10. I'm going to save this review for another day. So you're lying. You're lying, Museum. How dare you? Don't even go there. Well, I'm taking off. So, closing the book up for tonight. Whew. There it is. Taking off. What a good show. Nice show, hanging out with the fans, clearing up Larry's live, because he's a son of a bitch, and he's a fucking nutcase and a psycho. Had a really good time, reviewing some movies, watched that crazy old man movie, Alive, pretty good. Chilling out with the fans in the chat. Call Dave. I'm going to call Zach next time. I forgot to call. Joey wanted me to call Zach. I'll call him next time. Don't worry. And I'm going to take off. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day. If you guys did not call your moms, be sure to call your moms. Wish her happy Mother's Day. Solid live stream. And the next live will probably be whenever I get the Bukkake Blu-ray gems. So thanks to Bukkake way in advance for getting me those. You're the man, Bukkake. Good guy, good friend. Rocking it out, going nuts, going ballistic. Cheers to the fans. Lantern says, hey, Fierce, fuck the pedos. Yeah, fuck off, pedos. Fuck off. Lantern, I couldn't have said it any better, my friend. I couldn't have said it any better. So cheers to the fans. Cheers to the fans. Did you hear that, Larry? I have some coffee left, Larry. Look, I've still got coffee left. Because apparently I fake drink fake coffee, according to Larry. Jesus Christ, where does Larry come up with this stupid bullshit? I've never fake drinked coffee. Or fake coffee, whatever he wants to call it. I drink real coffee, Larry. So there you are. Yeah, I drink fake coffee. Larry, you're a fucking idiot. Wow. Cheers, Fears. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Anyway, I'm taking off, guys. So time for some plugs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Museum Gothic King Cobra. Follow Gothic King Cobra's actual channel. Follow Bukkake. Follow Visions. Lord Visions, King of the Goths. Go to exhumevisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because he's my buddy, and I want his business to grow, and he actually makes some pretty cool shit, my friends. Subscribe to my friend Randall, Cameo Man 2021. Follow his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Mama Bear 06. Follow Strong Bear 19. Follow Zach, the Incredible Impression. Follow my buddy, my pal, Mr. Lantern 1986. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Werecamp. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow Vic Rules 6666. Follow Punk Rock. And last, certainly not least, follow Fears, Lord Fears, the host with the most. FearsMan26, that's the main channel. Follow my second channel at Fears Vlogs. And be sure to walk on over to TikTok because I've got 8,000 followers on TikTok. Just write in FearsMan26 and like that shit. And follow that shit. All right. D-Man says, what kind of coffee is this? It is Black Rifle coffee, D-Man. And I'm going to finish my coffee right here. There we are. All right. This is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Peace!